टीजर के बाद अपन जाएंगे स्टार्ट, ब्रेक में करता हूँ. Hello, all of you all. Welcome. Akshay sir, please join me. All of you all, myself, Dr. Sheikh Sarfraz from Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. So, dear students, I hope you have written your examination and today's 222 session. Session 2, April 2 and Shift 2 session. We are going to discuss the live paper with all my dear students. So, all the students, please tell me, chemistry point of view is that directly coming, paper was very moderate to easy. Akshay sir, how was your mathematics paper? Let us discuss fast.
Yeah, so hi everyone. First of all, I would also like to welcome you all to this session. As sir told, that 222 has been working today, and today is very amazing day for all of us because we are right now on a final phase of the JEE Mains. We have put a lot of hard works around the year, and now it is a D-Day where the judgment of our deeds will be working on. So whatever you have done in the past year, past 10 months, past 8 months, or recently if you have kept on rehearsing in the last month, so the results will be coming according to that only.
And Akshay sir, I would like to add to all the students is that we are going to discuss all the memory based questions with all of you of mathematics, physics as well as chemistry of Shift 2 in this particular session. So soon there will be our class, our discussion will be in 2 phases. For 5-10 minutes, sir will discuss the analysis and then immediately we'll jump to the memory based questions of Shift 2. And those who are appearing for April 3rd to 8th middle session, for them it will be very useful and they'll come to know how to approach for the examination. But before in advance, I will tell Akshay sir my personal experience. All the sessions of chemistry is going to come moderate. This is my promise to everybody, whoever is watching me. जो भी मुझे सुन रहे हैं, क्लियरली कहना चाह रहा हूं कि आर कमिंग अप सेशन, आने वाले सेशन सारे मॉडरेट होंगे, मॉडरेट टू इजी, बट 1 or 2 questions may be hard, but the overall paper will not be hard. That is for sure. That is my personal prediction to all of you all.
Right, thank you so much sir for the prediction as well as the suggestions.
What is your opinion sir?
Yeah, about mathematics I would like to say mathematics is always a game changer. बच्चों मैथमेटिक्स में अगर अच्छी स्ट्रेंथ आपने पकड़ी तो यू आर द की डिफरेंशिएटर फ्रॉम द अदर पीपल. And you have to make sure that the maximum time may not be utilized in doing the questions which you are not able to solve. So you have to be choosy while choosing the questions. You have to attempt only those questions in which you are actually confident of. If you are planning to get 250 score plus, so anyhow you have to attempt to all the questions and you have to leave only those questions which are not doable or which are not being able to be completed in within 5 minutes stipulated time. But if you are actually trying to get 250 score or touching a benchmark of 250 score, so anyhow you have to manage about 99 or 99.5 percentile in every subject.
I heard that mathematics paper was slightly hard. Is it true?
No, we cannot say sir slightly hard. Every times mathematics has been in a moderate section sir, in comparison to the physics and chemistry.
January mathematics papers are a bit
every shift of January or every shift of April, I would say it would be moderate. I cannot say higher. It won't be difficult, neither it would be too easier to solve.
So chemistry,
I have the analysis for the paper. So we have got questions. Very soon we are about to discuss the questions. Please stay tuned. Please share the link of this video with your friends over the WhatsApp as well as the Telegram group. This will be a great help to all of us. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Please like this video also because it is very important.
One student is continuously asking 4th April, give some tips. Tips is simple. Chemistry point of view, I would like to say focus more on inorganic, periodic table and chemical bonding. Overall, periodic table, chemical bonding and atomic structure and P block. This you focus more because it is high scoring. Immediately you can score. You cannot study anything new chapter, and this is not the time to study any new chapter. Only you can do is revision. Okay. So dear students, sir, what I will do, I'll go and I will send
Yeah,
my
yeah, you can
colleague
take-
for chemistry questions. Meanwhile, you please discuss the analysis what happened in our morning session. So dear
Sure.
students, I'll be back soon and shortly. Bye all of y'all.
अगर जेई नहीं हुआ तो जिंदगी कैसे जीऊंगा, जिंदगी जीने के बहुत बहाने हैं, जेई भी उनमें से एक रीजन है, लेकिन सारे रीजंस नहीं है। तो आप बिल्कुल टेंशन में कीजिए, स्टे मोटिवेटेड, एवरीथिंग दैट इज बीन मेड फॉर यू विल बी फॉर यू, ओके। तो आप बिल्कुल टेंशन मत कीजिए। And to all the students who are into this live session, guys, we have got the questions. Our team is collecting the questions, standing outside the center. These questions will be very important because the similar type of the questions will be asked in the upcoming shifts. If you have the exam on the upcoming shifts, let's say you have the exam tomorrow or day after tomorrow, so the questions that we'll be providing you will be very important. And after the session, guys, we'll be keeping all these questions in a single PDF along with the answer key, and we'll post these answers key on the Telegram group. If you're not the part of this Telegram group, please join it. The link of the Telegram group is already in the description. Moreover, I will request my studio persons to please share the Telegram group with the students also, so that they can become the part of this group. Okay. Talking about the analysis, guys, many of the students they are posting, बच्चे 4th अप्रैल का पेपर कैसा रहेगा, बिल्कुल टेंशन मत करो, जैसा पेपर आज आ रहा है वैसा ही रहेगा, लेकिन जो आज के क्वेश्चंस हैं उनसे सराउंडिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स जो भी बनते हैं बच्चों, उनको प्लीज आप अटेम्प्ट करके जाइएगा। ओके, हाउ वाज द टुडे शिफ्ट? देखो दोनों ही शिफ्ट अभी तक हो चुकी है, उनका एनालिसिस हमारे पास आ गया है। तो मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री इजियर टू मॉडरेट है, मैथ की डिफरेंशिएटर होता है ऑलवेज। मैथ में अगर आप जितना ज्यादा स्कोर करोगे उतना आपका स्कोर बूस्टअप होगा। फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री में सभी लोग अच्छा परफॉर्म करने वाले हैं। मैथ के अंदर 15 क्वेश्चंस अबव आपको टारगेट बनाना है, कैसे भी करके 15 क्वेश्चंस अबव लाओगे तो 99 परसेंटाइल मिनिमम स्कोर आपने अचीव कर लिया इन द पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट मैथ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। ओके, तो इसी तरीके से आपको फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री की भी प्लानिंग करनी होगी, और हमें एक सेफर साइड के लिए 200 प्लस का स्कोर मेंटेन करना है, सो दैट कट ऑफ तो निकलेगा ही, साथ में आप एनआईटी के लिए भी एलिजिबल हो जाओगे विद अ गुड ब्रांच, है ना। डिसेंट एनआईटी मिलेगा, डिसेंट ब्रांच मिलेगा। 200 प्लस का स्कोर आपको टारगेट करके चलना है। कैसे होंगे वो 200 प्लस? आपको यहां पर क्वेश्चंस दिए जाएंगे, विल बी प्रोवाइडेड द मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस सराउंडिंग दोज क्वेश्चंस, जस्ट फॉलो द कॉन्सेप्ट्स एंड सिमिलर क्वेश्चंस विल बी आस्क्ड इन योर शिफ्ट आल्सो। ओके, सो डोंट वरी। चलो, these are the analysis being provided to you. So physics is moderate difficult, chemistry it is moderate always, maths moderate lengthy. I won't say math to be difficult हो सकता है क्योंकि lengthy हो जाता है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है doable क्वेश्चन नहीं है। एक क्वेश्चन में अगर आपके 6 मिनट जा रहे हैं तो उस 6 मिनट में आप 2 क्वेश्चंस कर सकते थे जिनमें आपको कम समय लगता। बस ये डिफरेंशिएटर होता है। अगर इफ यू आर गुड इन द कैलकुलेशन स्किल्स, if you can skip the steps and you can actually save your time, then it will be it will be creating a very good difference between you and the other students. Okay, math paper कैसा रहा बच्चों? ये कुछ analysis है based on the questions that we have got, memory based questions. Okay, not the exact questions because the exact questions will be posted by NTA. जो भी memory based questions मिले उनके basis पे जो analysis मिला हमें, this is related to the math paper, guys. Okay. If you see this chart, you will be able to understand, guys. Difficult section was 20%. Obviously, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होगा आपका. Maximum it can be reaching to 1/4 portion 25. लेकिन 25% से ज़्यादा difficult कभी नहीं आएगा. Easy 40%, moderate 40. तो moderate और easy हमेशा dominate करता है और इसी जगह अपने skills को आपको use करना है. You have to be choosy while choosing the question. अगर शुरू में आपने difficult questions को choose किया तो you'll be ending up in losing the marks because वहां पे आपको मतलब demotivation हो सकता है। अगर question solve नहीं हुआ और 6 मिनट्स 5 मिनट्स का टाइम स्पेंड हो गया और क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं मिला तो फिर आपको डिमोटिवेशन हो सकता है। सो ट्राई टू एक्चुअली फोकस ऑन दोज क्वेश्चंस वेयर यू हैव द एक्सपर्टीज। ओके, दीज आर द चैप्टर वाइज एनालिसिस। ये चैप्टर वाइज एनालिसिस है बच्चों कि कितना वेटेज रहा, उसके बेसिस पे आपको कुछ एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा। दिस पीडीएफ विल बी प्रोवाइडेड टू यू इन द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप, सो डोंट वरी। आप अभी इस पे इतना ज्यादा फोकस मत कीजिए, लेकिन आप हायर वेटेड यूनिट्स को हमेशा देख सकते हैं कि डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल पे बहुत फोकस करना है आपको। मैट्रिक्स एंड डिटर्मिनेंट्स, वेक्टर्स, 3D, इन पे हमेशा फोकस करना है क्योंकि यहां से जो क्वेश्चंस आएंगे वो बहुत डायरेक्ट होंगे एंड यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट। ओके, या क्वेश्चन Anas, we are about to start with the question. We got the questions. Our team is typing those questions and definitely we'll be bringing those questions in front of you very soon. Okay. Physics का analysis देखेंगे तो difficult level 17%, moderate level is 33% and easy is 50%, guys. Okay. तो physics in comparison to the math, you will be finding that this section is easier because यहाँ पर आपको देखोगे easy जो है वो almost half the paper है और आपको choose इन्हीं questions को सबसे पहले करना है so that you can get a boost out of it. Okay. Next, this is the चैप्टर वाइज बाइफर्गेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू द परसेंटेजेस बीन गिवन है. अगर आप इन सब में देखेंगे और आप ये एनालाइज करेंगे क्या ट्रेंड चल रहा है, किस चैप्टर से ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस उठ रहे हैं, तो उस पर आपको बहुत हेल्प मिलेगी एंड यू विल बी एबल टू प्रायोरिटाइज योर प्रिपरेशन एंड स्ट्रेटेजाइज योर प्रिपरेशन अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट. Okay, Eddie is also asking for the question. Yeah, students, I understand your patience and thank you for the support and the patience that you're keeping. In the chat, अगर आप questions लिखते जाओगे, हमें भी पता है हमें question discuss करना है and we are here to discuss the question only. So don't worry, जरूर question आएंगे, सिर्फ 2 मिनट का टाइम दो, 2 मिनट में एनालिसिस कंप्लीट करते हैं और उसके बाद आपके सामने क्वेश्चंस लाएंगे. ओके, आवर टीम इज वर्किंग ऑन इट, दे आर गैदरिंग द क्वेश्चंस एंड डेफिनेटली जैसे ही पहला क्वेश्चन आएगा तो आपको सामने जरूर आएगा वो, डोंट वरी. ओके, केमिस्ट्री सेक्शन के बारे में भी थोड़ा सा बताना चाहूंगा मैं. These are the criteria where the questions fall in the chemistry section. Easy 5, moderate 4, moderate but lengthy 3, difficult 2 and very difficult was only one question from the chemistry. Okay, so very chemistry question paper was sounding to be very easier in comparison to the other. इस बार डिफिकल्ट सेक्शन ज्यादा मिला है केमिस्ट्री में. बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे थे जो लगभग 3 या 4 क्वेश्चंस में दे गॉट स्टक एंड दे वर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व, है ना. इट मे बी डिफरेंट फॉर योर पर्सपेक्टिव बट या whatever the data we have got from the memory based questions, so we analyze that and based on that we have created these pie charts. Okay, so this can give you an idea. You have to be aware about that. Do not see it like every time. You cannot say that the chemistry is always easy. There are always 1 or 2 questions where the students fail to complete it. Okay, and that's where they lose the marks, and those are the differentiators basically. If you are able to solve that question, definitely you will be able to get above upper rank in comparison to the other people. Okay, all right. These are the chapter wise analysis where the percentages according to the chapter is also been allotted and that's how we will be able to analyze. अच्छा, रिक बोल रहे हैं ऑर्गेनिक ज्यादा नहीं था. ओके, दैट्स ग्रेट. अच्छा, कौन कौन, आई डू नॉट नो. ओके, अच्छा, ऐसे कौन कौन से स्टूडेंट्स हैं बच्चों जिन्होंने अभी की शिफ्ट में अटेम्प्ट किया? anyone in the chat section guys who has attempted the JEE just now? So roundabout I can see 117 students are there in our live. I request all of you to please share this link with your friends also so that our team gets motivated, because as many people in the live, as much motivation our team gets from you guys. Okay, so that's why it is very important to help us in a way. बिल्कुल फ्री है, शेयर करना बिल्कुल फ्री है आपके लिए. तो आप जितना लिंक आप स्प्रेड कर सकते हैं, अपने स्टेटस पे लगा सकते हैं, व्हाट्सएप के, आप टेलीग्राम पे अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं या ग्रुप्स में शेयर कर सकते हैं. उतना ही हम लोगों को मोटिवेशन मिलेगा आपकी तरफ से. ओके, थैंक यू सो मच मोहित. एंड अच्छा, कोई भी, ओके, वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट रिक सेज आई वॉज देयर इन टूडेज शिफ्ट. ओके, तो थैंक यू बशीर, थैंक यू सो मच. एंड रिक, व्हाट अकॉर्डिंग टू यू फाइंड डिफिकल्टी इन मैथ सेक्शन में ज्यादा टफनेस लगी आपको, या फिजिक्स में आप ज्यादा अटके, या केमिस्ट्री में ज्यादा अटके? थोड़ा सा आप एक आइडिया दो, देन विल हैव द सेट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन. Okay, meanwhile I am also waiting for the teachers. They just come up with the questions and definitely we'll be able to start with the question discussion with our students. Okay, hi Eddie. Yeah, Harshvardhan, yeah, we are about to start with the question discussion, don't worry. अच्छा, क्या आप लोग हमारे फर्स्ट सेशन में थे? Today was the day 1. This is a day 1, 2nd of April, है ना? Shift, this is the shift 2. Were you there in the shift 1 guys? Have you seen all the questions of the shift 1? You got the analysis how the questions were asked over there? He scored 60 in just 1 day today. He was having the shift 1. Okay, Mohit, that's great. Similar kind of paper from the shift 1 of today's. Okay, Cherry, that's great. Okay, so Rick, can I have the analysis from you? Because you were there in the class. How you can make the comparison between the shift 1 and the shift 2? Did you find the similar questions as they were there in the shift 1? Okay, Bhumika says the chemistry was tough. Okay, that's great feedback given by Bhumika. Good evening to all of you being present in the session. I would request all of you. Okay, हिंदी में बात करेंगे हर्ष, don't worry. Physics paper, Bhumika, as Bhumika said, physics paper was easy. That's great. Good suggestion. Okay, so Astik, don't worry. Thank you. Paper was like 22nd January shift 2. Okay, that's great. So all of the students who have already appeared for the JEE Mains day 1, okay, day 1 मतलब 2nd April में जिन्होंने appear कर लिया है, तो वो लोग अपना जो भी feedback रहा, जो भी उनका experience रहा related to the paper, they can have the discussion over here. And sir, do we have the questions? Okay, so I would like to invite Bashir sir, and we have got the questions of the math, and here we are about to start with the math discussion first of all, guys. Okay, so yeah, so pack up everyone, just focus on the questions, and you have to get a quick analysis that how the questions are coming, and this analysis will be very useful for you for the upcoming shifts, because based on this analysis only you can strategize your preparation, guys. Okay, we have the question. अच्छा, पेपर वो स्क्वेरी नहीं, कोई भी पेपर आपको जेईई मेंस का स्क्वेरी नहीं मिलेगा. इट मैटर्स हाउ वेल यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. ओके, तो हमें सबसे पहले हम लोग मैथ का डिस्कशन स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. वी हैव द सर, ही इज जस्ट टाइंग अप दिस माइक, एंड डेफिनेटली वील बी स्टार्टिंग विद द पेपर डिस्कशन देन. ठीक है, 99.9 फॉर श्योर. अच्छा, आप में से कितने जने ऐसे हैं बच्चों, जल्दी से बताइए, who want to achieve a score of 99 percentile, minimum 99. Okay, एक बार yes, एक बार टाइप कीजिए. How many of you want to get a minimum score of 99 percentile? Yes, टाइप कीजिए जल्दी से. Hurry up. Chemistry analysis, yeah, the students are finding few questions, like 3 or 4 questions the students are finding to be belonging to the difficult section. And yes, this is a common feedback that we have got from the students. So chemistry को इस बार हल्के में नहीं लेना आपको. You have to prepare well and you have to strategize your preparation so that you can touch the difficult level questions also. आपको difficult level questions की भी practice करनी है in the chemistry subject. Okay sir, I would like to invite you, and Bashir sir is here with you to discuss the math question. Welcome you sir.
Hi sir, how are you?
Students are eagerly waiting for you. They are writing continuously. Sir, please give the questions, and yeah, we will be starting with the math question, sir.
Yeah.
So sir, how is the analysis of the shift one? First of all, I would like to.
So shift one, I would say rather like April session, when we compare to January session, comparatively easy.
Easy.
So as we have expected in 2024 also, January session papers were comparatively easier than April, right sir?
Yeah.
So in April we got little easier than January. Even this year also, I think the same trend may continue.
Okay.
Because when we compare with January papers, we are getting comparatively easier questions. Even in today's questions also, to the surprise, we get some easy questions only.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes sir.
And I also think that because we are discussing the memory based questions, and the students, like the type of the questions that the students are able to attempt, those questions only the students are able to remember, sir.
Yes sir. Yes.
So actually we get the easy questions from the students because they are able to remember those questions. Yeah. So we can have the discussion now.
Fine sir.
Okay.
So shall we start?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start. You can also join sir over time. And yeah, dear students.
We have to
Yes sir.
refresh our things, sir.
We shall.
There is no scope of refreshing.
Yeah, will be. So I think if we go with this,
There is a way to refresh it, sir. Close and again open. So where will be the file then, sir? If I close it.
so
Where are the questions? Do I have to? Okay.
yeah, Teams.
This is login. Okay, there is an app, sir.
Yeah, you keep on doing so. We'll see meanwhile. So dear students, I can say here, I mean to say, today's paper math questions are comparatively easier. It's a good sign. At the same time, so we've received certain number of questions, dear students, and the questions are, you see, so smart. Here and there he added certain logic, but most of the questions are based on, we can say, standard kind of models and all. Right, dear students? So what we need to do here is, all of you, the students who are going to attempt the exam for the couple of days, then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, please recall all the important concepts, formulae, definitions, which are going to help you in answering the questions, dear students. Okay, and I can say, dear students, most importantly, conic section, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola related, very easy question we can expect. and even today's paper, in the morning paper also, we got easy questions, dear students. And at the same time, I can say here, dear student, algebra part and calculus part also, we can say very standard questions you can see, right, dear students? So this is a first question of math. You see, even in the morning session also we got a question of the same kind, quadratic equation in terms solving quadratic equation model in trigonometric equations. So all of you do remember, morning paper we got one question, trigonometric equation related to, and even evening also. In the upcoming 6 or 7 papers, you can also expect questions on trigonometric equations related quadratic model, right? Please focus on this model. And here, this is a simple quadratic equation. You just solve this quadratic equation, root 3 into minus 4, we can say here, let me write, yeah, dear students, one second. So, would like to take the pen here. Yeah. So, this question, dear students, you see, cosecant theta, product of the roots means minus 4 into root 3. Here you just take this root 3 into minus 4, and sum must be 2 root 3 comma 2. By observation, you can observe cosecant theta is equal to, you can say 2 root 3 comma 2. You see, you can say 2 root 3 comma minus 2 you take, divided by root 3 divided by root 3, because here root 3 is the quotient. You can solve the quadratic equation in your own style, so that you are going to get here 2 comma minus 2 by root 3. Whereas if cosecant theta is this, dear students, sin theta you can write it as 1 by 2 comma minus root 3 by 2. You just see here, he is asking here in the interval theta minus 7 pi by 6 to 4 pi by 3. You just try to, because number of solutions he is asking, so you just take the graph of sin x function. You see 4 pi by 3 means pi plus pi by 3, this is pi, plus pi by 3 means you just come down to pi by 3 closed interval. This is minus 7 pi by 6 means minus pi by 6. This is minus pi, then minus pi by 6 means you come here, this is minus pi by 6. This is the graph of sin x in the interval, given interval, closed interval. Now sin theta 1 by 2, here at pi by 6 1 by 2 only. So you can observe that it gives 3 solutions, and minus root 3 by 2, this is exactly minus root 3 by 2, you will get 3 solutions. All together 3 plus 3, 6 solutions you are going to get for this quadratic part. Okay. Yeah, in the morning question also, morning session also, almost similar question it is there, and you can see, like, dear students, exactly in place of cosecant, similar kind of questions we got cos. So do remember, in the upcoming papers you may get a question from trigonometric equations topic, especially quadratic model, right, dear students? The next you see this question, standard limit. It's not very surprising, you know well, this limit extends to 0, this is given as finite, we need to find a plus b value. So I can say here, you see this thing, you know, it can be done in 2 ways. One can be by expansion, the other can be L'Hopital's rule. So what shall we do with? First let us try L'Hopital's rule. Limit extends to 0, you will get 1 plus a minus b by 0 you will get. So let me take, yeah, rather this will take this. So this is when you put 0, 1 plus a minus b by 0 you will get. To get a finite limit, the numerator must be 0. So step 1 is a minus b is equal to minus 1. So the next step, let us apply L'Hopital's rule. Limit extends to 0, cos 2x derivative minus sin 2x into 2 plus a into cos 4x derivative minus sin 4x into 4 you will get by 4x cube. In this stage, if you put limit extends to 0, yeah, you can also go with expansion psi, perfect, and you will get 0 by 0. So you apply again L'Hopital's rule, you will get, So minus 2 sin 2x derivative cos 2x into 2 minus 4a sin 4x derivative cos 4x into 4 by, you will get, this is 12x square. In this stage, if you substitute, denominator is 0, numerator must also be 0. That is minus 4 minus 16a must be 0. So from this, dear students, so 16a is equal to minus 4. You can say a is equal to minus 1 by 4. If a is minus 1 by 4, you will get b is equal to a plus 1, so 3 by 4. So you got a value, b value. He is asking us to find a plus b. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 will become 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the answer for this. Even this question also, we can't say it is difficult. Definitely it is an easy question, standard question. You can also write expansion for cos 2x. Since x power 4 is given, you can just equate constant 0, x square coefficient 0. You will get two equations you can also do, right? Yeah. Which chapter is to be concentrated more? Again, the same matrices, vectors, 3D, and you see trigonometric equations. In January session, you please do observe that we didn't get question from trigonometric equations. Okay, many questions are not there, but this time we can expect. Now this question, dear students, from functions topic, the domain of this function. So denominator should not be 0. That is 10 plus 3x minus x square must be strictly greater than 0. That is x square minus 3x minus 10 strictly less than 0. You just factorize. This is x minus 5 into x plus 2 must be less than 0. So you can say x belongs to minus 2 to 5. This is what you get here, dear students. Whereas here x plus mod x should also be strictly positive. If x is positive, this is clear. If x is 0, no. If x is negative, no. So it implies, dear students, x is strictly positive. If you combine this, our x must satisfy both the conditions. You are going to get x belongs to 0 to 5. This is the domain. This he called it as open interval a comma b, and hence a value is 0 and b value is 5. Right. Now you can say 1 plus a square plus b square. So a square is 0, 1 plus b square. So 1 plus 25, 26 is the answer, dear students. A simple question, 26 is the answer, right? So this is functions related. You see the corner areas, we can say such kind of questions in the latest January you didn't get. Now there is a chance to get questions from that areas. That is my simple observation as of now. The next, you see, so this is a physics related question. So physics related question these are. Meanwhile, dear students, we shall also see few more questions related to math. So I can say, yeah. So after this, dear students, if you want to go for few more questions related to math, you can see in definite integration related questions are given, which we can say connected to differential equations, where we can see, yeah, maths is getting easier, yes, but we see like this because we've received few questions. On a whole, if you see that many number of questions, then you will understand. So we can give the conclusion, right? So I can say here, we'll take few more questions in math. Yeah, you see this question, the variance and mean, statistics related questions. Yeah, statistics related question, you see this is given 6, 4a, 8b, 12, 10, 13. Okay, for this data of 8 numbers, so 4, 4, 8 numbers, he mentioned that the mean is 9 and variance is 9.35. So mean is 9, variance is 9.35. Then he's asking us to find A plus AB plus B. That's what he's asking. Okay, for this question, dear students, so this is the very standard previous model that is given in statistics. You can just try, you see here, sum of the quantities, you just try, you will get, so mean you try to find, this is 10, so this is 20, so 30, you see 10, 20, 30, 40, 53. 53 plus A plus B by 8 is mean is equal to 9. So A plus B must be 19 because 72 minus 53 is 19. Okay, this is A plus B. In the same way, you know, sigma xi square by n, number of items is 8, minus mean square gives variance which is 9.35. Okay, from here, dear students, you don't know A and B. So from this equation, you will get A square plus B square. You just compute, you will get A square plus B square as 193. So A plus B, you know, A square plus B square, you know, you just square it. A square plus B square plus 2AB is equal to 361. You just put A square plus B square here. From this, yeah, you will get, I mean to say, A square plus B square value you compute may not be 193. From this you will get AB value. You just put A plus B is already 19. AB value you find, you are going to get the value of A plus B plus AB, which is 103 you are going to get. So the procedure is very standard. Check the calculations. So the data, this you see, you can find such question, combined variance and means of two combined data in upcoming shifts. Yes, I definitely there is a chance to get questions on this. Combined variance is always important. Even this is also a question that you can see in previous year. So questions, many questions are there on this where two unknowns will be given. Okay, dear students. So this is one of the questions, and we'll do few more questions on math after physics part. So sir is waiting, physics sir, Anirudh sir. Yeah, please do come. So overall I can say as of now the question that I have received with respect to this math paper is comfortable. Hi sir.
Hello sir.
Hello sir, how are you?
Yes, I'm good
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Math paper is comfortable, I heard.
Yes sir, comfortable. What about your physics paper sir?
Physics so far what we have got is easy. Like in the morning shift it was a little tricky. Few questions were tricky, but
Okay.
this shift so far nothing has come like
But
that.
easy is not easy.
It's not good.
So easy, I don't want papers to be easy, because the student who really work, definitely you will get a wonderful result only when the papers are a bit tricky.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So let us see, let us hope the best. Sir, please
Of course.
carry on.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
Fine. Yeah, we'll join dear students.
Hello students, welcome. Yes, welcome to the physics part of this. Now we have got a few questions in physics, and so far based on what we have got, it's pretty straightforward, pretty direct stuff, right? So we'll cover them, then again chemistry and maths, we will continue with it. Alright, let's start. By the way, those who have given the exam today, anyone here, like put in the chat, me, I have given or so on, and I want to know what is like the difficulty level, because we have run a poll, and based on that, majority are saying easy. This was not the same in morning shift. Okay. Tomorrow morning shift, right now you should do nothing. You should just see this video just to get an idea of what kind of questions are being asked. Eat well, sleep well, go for the exam tomorrow. Right now you don't want to start with some new chapter or anything. Okay, so let's get to the physics questions. Easy, Divyansh has said easy. Exactly, मैंने करवाया था. Simple, directly from, I don't even think paper predictor. This was like a regular class question. Okay, this was a regular class question I did. Chalo, two water drops, each of radius small a, are coalesce to form a bigger drop. If T is the surface tension, surface energy released in the process is what? So I had given direct formula. In case you don't want to go by that, I'll quickly derive it for you here. Two drops coalescing means the two drops volumes are combining to a single volume, which means 2 times of 4/3 pi small r cube, that is equal to the volume of the entire bigger drop, which will be 4/3 pi capital R cube. Get the 4/3 pi's out, you have capital R is equal to 2 to the power 1/3 times of small r, applying a cube root. This I had given you the standard formula, that capital R is n to the power 1 by 3 times of small r, n being the number of drops that coalesce, right? So once we have got that, then we need to find what is the surface energy released. Surface energy formula, you should talk in Hindi, ठीक है? हिंदी में भी switch करेंगे, हिंदी में भी थोड़ा बात करेंगे, थोड़ा इंग्लिश में भी बात करेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. तो चलो, we'll go to this. Surface energy formula is T into A, and they have said water drops की बात की गई है. Water drops में it is just T into the area. If it was a soap film, if it was a soap bubble, तब मेरे को 2T लगाना पड़ता. Okay, 2T into 4 pi r square. But here it's a water bubble, तो just the surface tension into the area. तो यहाँ पे क्या है? Original energy, if I talk about, the initial energy is you had T times 4 pi small r square. But the thing to keep in mind, जो ध्यान रखना है कि there are 2 drops here. So you will have a factor of 2 in front because of the 2 drops. Each हर एक का contribution रहता है T into 4 pi r square. ठीक है? और what is the final energy? Final energy, there is only one drop जिसका radius है capital R, and उसका basically आपको निकालना है surface tension stays the same times 4 pi capital R square. You want what is the surface energy released, which means initial energy minus final energy. कहाँ पे करें? यहीं पे करते हैं. तो EI minus EF, which I can take T into 4 pi common. I will have 2 into small r square minus capital R square, and capital R is 2 to the power 1 by 3. So जब मैं उसको square करता हूँ, that gives me T into 4 pi 2 into small r square minus 2 to the power 2 by 3 into small r square. 2 to the power 2 by 3 because capital R squared. तो ये भी square होगा, ये भी square होगा. Put the small r square out. You have T times 4 pi small r square. You can, if you want, you can also put a 2 out. नहीं तो 2 minus 2 to the power 2 by 3. That's it. ठीक है? देखो, this is easy. तो cutoff will go up. Right? Cutoff will go up. Cutoff will at least reach 190. At least. Again, I have not got all questions. मेरे को अभी तक around 7-8 question ही मिले हैं. And based on that level, I will say कि this is an easy paper. At least in terms of physics, Bashir sir also said maths is easier. So I'll say cutoff can go to 190 based on what we have now. But more questions आ रहे हैं. जितने ज़्यादा मिलेंगे, उतना better हम बता पाएंगे. So stay till the end because by the end we'll have an overall idea. And we will tell you what the cutoff is going to be exactly. कि एकदम इतने से इतने रेंज में ही रहने वाला है cutoff. ठीक है? स्क्वायर नहीं किया 2 को? किया ना? इसको स्क्वायर किया ना? That is why 2 to the power 1 by 3 became 2 to the power 2 by 3. Got it, everyone? Many students might have, I think जो question मैंने कराया था उस पे I did with soap bubbles. If you do it with soap bubbles, then you will have a factor of 2 here, 2t into this entire thing. Because there are 2 surfaces in a soap bubble. All right? These questions are, you can assume 90% correct. 90% it is correct because it's like given by students. The only thing that might be a little off is that's why we have not kept options, because students when they come, they remember the question, not the options. That is why we have not kept options in many of them. Though we will upload the PDF version of this entire thing, which will have the detailed analysis. That will be available on the Infinity Learn JEE Telegram channel. So make sure you subscribe over there. Just join the Telegram channel. ये question था क्या? Was this question here? 98 थी, अब 95 प्लस नहीं बन रही है. कल है पेपर, कोई बात नहीं, आ जाएगा. अगर जनवरी में जो भी है, your performance will go up after that. Don't worry. ये question था, right? Yes, this question was there. चलो, तो simple question यार, 1 by mu naught epsilon naught दिया हुआ. It's not even like it's complicated into a dimensional form. एकदम direct formula है. You know your speed of light is equal to 1 by root mu naught epsilon naught. मतलब 1 by mu naught epsilon naught is basically c square, speed of light square. It is speed square. Speed का dimension क्या होता है? LT minus 1 to the power 2. So that's just L square T to the power minus 2. That's it. Simple question. That's why I'm saying cutoff can go up. Exactly. Velocity square. Correct. Correct, everyone. All right. चलो अगले वाले पे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move to this as too basic, right? As Sarfaraz sir will say, cheap question. Acha, the other questions have not come, but I have them over here, so I'll give it for you. 1 second. Just a moment. I have the questions ready for you because they are coming in real time. एकदम रियल टाइम पे सवाल आ रहे हैं. अच्छा, एक लॉजिक गेट का सवाल आया है, राइट? लॉजिक गेट का एक सवाल आया है, तो वील कवर द लॉजिक गेट क्वेश्चन हियर. I'll just put it out here. और थोड़ा सा complicated है. This was a bit complicated because they have given you there. It goes here. There's a NOT gate here with another one pulled here, another NOT gate here, और ये दोनों जा रहे हैं एक और गेट के थ्रू, और उस और गेट और यहाँ पे, अच्छा, दिस इज अ NAND पुल फ्रॉम हियर, यहाँ पे एक AND गेट लगा हुआ है. इससे जो भी आउटपुट निकल रहा है, यू हैव वन आउटपुट गोइंग इन हियर, इधर से वन आउटपुट इज कमिंग एंड एंटरिंग ओवर हियर थ्रू अ NOT गेट अगेन into a NOR gate. ठीक है? Did I draw it correctly? Yes, apparently this is correct. So this is called as P, this is Q, and the inputs I am giving are 1 and 1. तो इसको करके देखो, ये करके देखो. This is a good question क्योंकि इसमें देखो total number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 logic gates over there. अब ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि वैल्यूज दिए हुए हैं, यू कैन ऑब्वियसली पुट द वैल्यू, सी द आउटपुट थ्रू ईच गेट एंड डू इट, और यू कैन अप्लाई डी मॉर्गन. पूरा इसको 1 और 1 बाद में डालना. पुट इट एज ए एंड बी, मूव फॉरवर्ड विथ योर रेगुलर बुलियन अलजेब्रा, सी व्हाट पी एंड क्यू इवेंचुअली कम आउट टू बी. ठीक है? काफी बच्चे 0-0 पे जा रहे हैं, 0-0 पे जा रहे हैं. ठीक है? अच्छा, करके देखते हैं. चलो, आई विल पुट इट एज ए एंड बी, ओके, इन द बिगिनिंग. मैं बाद में ए और बी का वैल्यू डालूंगा. ए इज 1, बी इज ऑल्सो 1. ठीक है? वो मैं बाद में डालूंगा. मैं ए और बी के टर्म्स में करता हूं बिकॉज दैट वे इफ यू हैव अ कमिंग शिफ्ट, ऑब्वियसली ये एग्जैक्ट तो आने वाला नहीं है. सो वॉट एवर लॉजिक गेट कम्स, यू आर एबल टू डू. तो करके देखते हैं. ए और बी के थ्रू अगर मैं भेजता हूं, लेट्स चेंज द इन कलर हियर. ए और बी के यहां से जब निकलेगा, इट्स पासिंग थ्रू अ NAND गेट, तो इट इज A डॉट बी बार. यहां से A डॉट बी बार निकलेगा. इस एंड पे A और B आ रहे हैं दोनों नॉट होके, तो इस नॉट गेट से निकलते टाइम ही A बार और B बार जाएगा. दैट पासेस थ्रू अ OR गेट, सो दिस बिकम्स A बार प्लस B बार. ठीक है? क्योंकि A बार और B बार आया इनटू एन OR गेट, राइट? A बार प्लस B बार, मैं यहीं पे थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर देता हूं. A बार प्लस B बार इज बेसिकली इक्वल टू AB होल बार. डी मॉर्गन्स लॉ. ए बी होल बार आ गया मेरा. अब ए बी होल बार मैं इधर फीड इन कर रहा हूं, इधर से भी ए बी होल बार इधर फीड इन कर रहा है इनटू एन एंड गेट. तो इट्स बेसिकली कमिंग आउट पी इज इक्वल टू ए बी होल बार डॉट ए बी होल बार. क्या देगा वो मेरे को जस्ट ए बी होल बार देगा. जस्ट ए डॉट ए है बेसिकली डॉट ए डॉट ए. सबका 0 आ रहा है. ओके, वी विल सी. बाद में इसको मैं करता हूं द जनरल फॉर्म. यहां पे क्या आ रहा है? यहां पे यू आर सेंडिंग इन ए बी बार फ्रॉम हियर, और यहां से ए बी बार इज कमिंग विद अ नॉट, तो उसके ऊपर नॉट लग गया तो ये ए बी होकर निकलेगा, विच मींस क्यू विल हैव ए बी कमिंग इन एंड ए बार बी बार कमिंग इन. ए बी इंटू एन OR गेट प्लस ए बी बार एंड अ नॉट ओवर दैट, क्योंकि OR गेट के ऊपर नॉट लगा हुआ है, NOR गेट है ये, राइट? So this is going to give you AB whole bar dot AB, De Morgan's. Again, AB को अगर आप सिंगल एक बुलियन टर्म कंसिडर करते हो, तो टर्म विथ इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट एंड एंड फंक्शन विथ इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट, दिस इज ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी 0. डजंट मैटर अब मैं क्या वैल्यू डालता हूं, ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी 0. ठीक है? तो Q इज ऑलवेज 0, P इज इक्वल टू AB बार. AB बार में अगर मैं 1.1 डालता हूं तो मेरे को 1 आएगा. 1 बार, दिस विल कम आउट टू बी इक्वल टू 0. Yes, it is 0 and 0. Correct. ठीक है? How would we know what? 99 परसेंटाइल फिजिक्स में बेस्ड ऑन टुडेज पेपर आई वुड से 80 प्लस तो जाएगा, 80 to 85 के आसपास तो चला जा सकता है 99 बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट क्वेश्चंस आई हैव गॉट. दिस इज द ओनली थोड़ा सा सोचने वाला क्वेश्चन हियर, राइट. दिस इज द ओनली थोड़ा सा सोचने वाला क्वेश्चन. ऑल्सो बच्चों, अगर आपको अपना रैंक प्रेडिक्ट करना है बेस्ड ऑन हाउ मच स्कोर यू आर गेटिंग, देयर इज अ लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. अब वहां पे जाके यू कैन पुट व्हाट योर एक्सपेक्टेड स्कोर्स आर एंड नॉट ओनली विल यू गेट रैंक, यू विल आल्सो गेट कि आपके लिए प्रेफरेबली फेवरेबल कॉलेज कौन सा है. ठीक है. सो ऑल ऑफ दैट लिंक इज अवेलेबल इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. तो इस वीडियो के एंड में आप उस पर जरूर जाना. चलो, मीनवाइल वी लुक एट अनदर क्वेश्चन. देखो कितना बेसिक सवाल दिया हुआ है. They have said there's a circular path. This point is point A. This point is point B. येलो ले लेते हैं. हाँ, अपडेटेड है. अच्छा, कहाँ पे है सर अपडेटेड? नीचे. एक बार क्लोज करके. हाँ, क्लोज करके सेव मारो ना. डोंट सेव मारो. डोंट सेव मारा. इसी को नीचे वाला. अच्छा, एक सेकंड बच्चों, आप ही के लिए पूरा अपडेटेड आया है, जैसे रियल टाइम पे सवाल आ रहे हैं. अच्छा, ओपन इन ब्राउजर पे या फिर डेस्कटॉप पे कर लेते हैं. हाँ ठीक है. अरे ठीक है. आपके लिए रियल टाइम पे जैसे जैसे सवाल आए जा रहे हैं हम वहां पे अपडेट कराते जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, आ गया. कहां तक किया हमने? अच्छा, यहां से हमें उठाना है. चलो, इस सवाल को देखो. मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ अ सर्कुलर रिंग, मास m, डायमीटर d, about a tangential axis lying in the plane of the ring. मास m, डायमीटर, और डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला है ये. टेंजेंशियल मतलब क्या हुआ कि आपका ये यार आपका यहां पे है रिंग. हाँ, आपका यहां पे है रिंग. आप इस एक्सिस के अबाउट निकाल रहे हो चीज को. तो दिस इज अ बेसिक रिंग. आपको पैरेलल एक्सिस थ्योरम की इस्तेमाल करनी पड़ेगी. काफी बच्चे जा रहे हैं 3/2 mr स्क्वायर, 3/2 mr स्क्वायर. यस, यू आर ऑल ऑन द राइट पाथ. ये तो बोर्ड्स में भी नहीं पूछते. यस, लेकिन एक चीज पे आप गौर डालो. यहीं पे भाई मैंने बताया था ना, जितना पेपर इजी होगा, जितना इजी सवाल आएगा, उतना सिली मिस्टेक के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. उतने सिली मिस्टेक के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. तो यस, करेक्ट. अगर आपके पास रेडियस r है, देन अबाउट अ टेंजेंशियल इट इज 3/2 mr स्क्वायर. लेकिन गौर से एक चीज आप देखो कि रेडियस इज नॉट गिवन, योर डायमीटर इज गिवन. मतलब आपको डायमीटर यहां पे रिप्लेस करना पड़ेगा 3/2 m इंटू रेडियस की जगह d/2 होल स्क्वायर लगाओ आप. यहां पे आएगा आपका 3, 2 है, इसका एक और 4 आएगा, नीचे आएगा 8 md स्क्वायर. दैट इज योर आंसर. 3/8 आएगा. यस, इस चीज का आपको ध्यान में रखना है. आप बहुत बच्चे एक्साइटेड, एंड एज फार एज मेरे को जो पेपर दिखा था उसमें मोस्ट प्रोबेबली उन्होंने डायमीटर को ही r बोला था. उन्होंने डायमीटर को ही r बोला था. और दैट्स अ बिगर रीजन फॉर कंसर्न, क्योंकि बच्चे ऑप्शंस देखेंगे 3/2 mr स्क्वायर लगा देंगे. लेकिन एज फार एज आई रिमेंबर उन्होंने डायमीटर को ही r बोला हुआ था. तब आपका यही सेम आता, 3/8 mr स्क्वायर होता. गलत हो गया नोटिस. यही चीज मैं बताया था. मैं अपने पेपर प्रेडिक्टर में बार बार यही करने वाला था, यही करा रहा था कि बच्चों जितना पेपर सवाल आसान होगा उतना आपको एक्स्ट्रा कॉशियस रहना है. ठीक है, चलो. 2 mr स्क्वायर नहीं, 2 mr स्क्वायर होता अगर आप टेंजेंशियली खिंचते इन द सेम, इन द परपेंडिकुलर प्लेन, अगर आप टेंजेंशियली खिंच सकते. चलो अगला वाला देखते हैं. ये वाला तो हमने सॉल्व कर दिया. यहां पे 0 0 हमने ऑलरेडी निकाल लिया था. इसका देखते हैं. सोलेनॉइड हैविंग एरिया A, लेंथ L, फिल्ड विद अ मटेरियल हैविंग रिलेटिव परमिएबिलिटी 2. द मैग्नेटिक एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन द सोलेनॉइड इज हाउ मच. एकदम डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला बेस्ड स्टफ है. आपको पता है मैग्नेटिक एनर्जी पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम, magnetic energy per unit volume is half बी स्क्वायर बाई म्यू, ये एनर्जी पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम होता है, ठीक है। तो मेरे को अगर टोटल वॉल्यूम चाहिए, दिस इज यू बाई वी, मेरे को अगर टोटल एनर्जी चाहिए, मेरे को बस इसके साथ वॉल्यूम मल्टीप्लाई करना है, बी स्क्वायर बाई म्यू है, देखो मैं म्यू नॉट नहीं लिखा हूं क्योंकि दिस इज अ मटेरियल जिसमें एक अलग परमिएबिलिटी है, इट्स नॉट परमिएबिलिटी ऑफ फ्री स्पेस, तो मैं इसको म्यू आर टाइम्स म्यू नॉट करता हूं, एंड द वॉल्यूम इज जस्ट एरिया टाइम्स लेंथ, दैट्स इट। मेरे को यहां पे क्या दिया हुआ है, परमिएबिलिटी का वैल्यू दिया हुआ है 2, रिलेटिव परमिएबिलिटी का, 2 को यहां बिठा देंगे हम, तो ये आ जाएगा बी स्क्वायर बाई 2 टाइम्स 2 4 म्यू नॉट ए इंटू एल बी ए एल बाई 4 बी स्क्वायर ए एल बाई 4 म्यू नॉट। अगेन इजी क्वेश्चन, हाई चांसेस ऑफ मेकिंग सिली मिस्टेक, क्योंकि देखो वो ऑप्शन जो डाल रहे हैं वो ऐसे ऑप्शन डाल रहे हैं जो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला में बैठते हैं, और उन्होंने बस एक छोटी सी छेड़खानी कर दी है यहां पे। फॉर ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स गोइंग इनटू द कमिंग शिफ्ट, द इजियर क्वेश्चन इज, अंडरस्टैंड कि जेई इजी क्वेश्चन जानबूझ के नहीं देता है, वो आपको ठगने के लिए दे रहा है आपको इजी क्वेश्चन, तो आपको एक्स्ट्रा केयरफुल रहना है उन सवालों में। फिजिक्स मॉक टेस्ट होगा ऑब्वियसली, अभी तो कमिंग हम लोग का एडवांस का आ जाएगा, तो आप अगर एडवांस के लिए सीरियस हो, सब्सक्राइब रहो, आते रहो, जस्ट जैसे हमारा मेंस खत्म होगा हम एडवांस के ऊपर फ्री के क्लासेस ऑन यूट्यूब, वील बी लाइव एवरी सिंगल डे, तो मेक श्योर आप अटेंड करते रहते हो, सब्सक्राइब रहते हो। अच्छा हाँ चलो आगे, ये भी फिजिक्स का ही है, ठीक है। मेरे को एनर्जीज देख के मेरे को लगा केमिस्ट्री है, हाइड्रोजन हीलियम देख के, बट चलो फिजिक्स का ही है यहाँ पे। दिस इज बेसिकली द मास इफेक्ट सेटअप। एनर्जी रिलीज 2 ड्यूट्रॉन्स है जिसका 2H1 है, दे फॉर्म अ हीलियम न्यूक्लियस जहां पे हीलियम 4 पे है। बाइंडिंग एनर्जी पर न्यूक्लियन फॉर द ड्यूट्रॉन इज 1.1 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट, और बाइंडिंग एनर्जी ऑफ द हीलियम इज 7 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट। अब गौर से एक चीज देखो, दे हैव प्रोवाइडेड यू बाइंडिंग एनर्जी पर न्यूक्लियन, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि ड्यूटेरॉन का इतना है, ड्यूटेरॉन का पर न्यूक्लियन के पास 1.1 है, राइट। तो है उसके पास दो न्यूक्लियॉन्स है उसके पास, तो हर एक ड्यूटेरॉन का कंट्रीब्यूशन क्या रहेगा टू द बाइंडिंग एनर्जी, हर एक ड्यूटेरॉन का कंट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा 2 टाइम्स, अगर मैं ड्यूट्रॉन का कंट्रीब्यूशन बोलूं 2 टाइम्स ऑफ 1.1, राइट। और कितने ड्यूट्रॉन्स कंबाइन हो रहे हैं, 2 ड्यूट्रॉन्स कंबाइन हो रहे हैं, तो टोटल ड्यूट्रॉन्स का टोटल अगर मैं इनिशियल बताऊं, इनिशियल बाइंडिंग एनर्जी का हालत बताऊं, दैट इज 2 टाइम्स ऑफ 2 इंटू 1.1 जो कि है 4.4, ये इनिशियल बाइंडिंग एनर्जी है, राइट। 3 बार आ रहा है एग्जैक्टली। ये क्वेश्चन ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर वैल्यूज के साथ आया हुआ है पहले इन अ PYQ, राइट। तो मेरे पास 4.1 है, ये इनिशियल बाइंडिंग एनर्जी है। फाइनल केस पे क्या है, ये मिलके मेरे को बस एक ही हीलियम न्यूक्लियस देता है। हीलियम न्यूक्लियस का 7 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट पर न्यूक्लियन है। कितने न्यूक्लियॉन्स है, 4। तो टोटल मेरा फाइनल जो भी है बाइंडिंग एनर्जी, इसको इनिशियल बोलना चाहिए, टोटल फाइनल बाइंडिंग एनर्जी मेरा कितना बन रहा है, 4 न्यूक्लियॉन्स टाइम्स 7 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट जो कि देगा आपको 28 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट्स। एक ही हीलियम बन रहा है, तो मेरे को इसके ऊपर एक और 2 लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है। तो फाइनल इतना है 28, इनिशियल इतना था, तो एनर्जी रिलीज विल जस्ट बी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू। 28 से 4.4 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करो, यू विल गेट 23.6, ऑप्शन 3, ठीक है। नहीं तेलुगु तो अब नहीं हो पाएगा, हिंदी इंग्लिश तक ठीक है, तेलुगु नहीं हो पाएगा बेटा। यस इट इज ऑप्शन सी, ऑप्शन 3। चलो अगला वाला, आई थिंक दैट्स इट सर। अभी केमिस्ट्री वाला आ गया होगा, इसी में अपडेटेड आएगा क्या सर? केमिस्ट्री है क्या इसमें? दिया होगा, अपडेटेड नहीं है इसमें अभी तक, देख लेता हूँ एक बार करो। मैं मीनवाइल मेरे पास और फिजिक्स के हैं, और फिजिक्स के थोड़ा सा डालते हैं। चलो एक सवाल कर लेते हैं, इजी पिद्दी सा एक सवाल कर लेते हैं। दिया हुआ है एक सर्कुलर पाथ है, जो वहां पे हम लोग कर रहे थे, एक सर्कुलर पाथ है, दिस पॉइंट इज ए, दिस पॉइंट इज बी, ठीक है। तुम देखो कितना पिद्दी सवाल है, रेडियस आर है, राइट। बताया है कि द डिस्टेंस एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट, डिस्टेंस and displacement along path AB पाथ का मतलब क्या है? आप बेसिकली मूव करते हो ए से बी तक, बी से ए तक आते हो, लाइक ए टू बी टू ए एंड बैक टू बी। तो मतलब आप ए से एक राउंड गए, वापस इतना है, फिर एक और बार आप यहां गए। तो बेसिकली आप 1.5 टाइम्स ऑफ द सर्कमफरेंस कर रहे हो, राइट? 1.5 ऑफ द सर्कमफ्रेंस। सब मैं एक बोला कि तेलुगु नहीं आता, सब अभी तमिल फ्रेंड्स सबकी रिक्वेस्ट करने लगे। तो एनीवे मेरा डिस्टेंस जो है उस पे तो मेरे को बस रिक्वेस्ट यहां पे जाना है कि दिस इज जस्ट गोइंग टू बी 3 पाई आर, क्योंकि पाई आर मेरे को 3 बार जाना है, आधा सर्कमफ्रेंस मेरे को 3 बार जाना है, ठीक है? और मैं जब डिस्प्लेसमेंट की तरह जाता हूं, डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या है? मैं स्टार्ट इधर कर रहा हूं, एंड इधर कर रहा हूं। डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या है? दैट्स जस्ट 2r, दैट इज 2r ओवर हियर। आ गया मेरा पिद्दी सा सवाल, एग्जैक्टली 3 पाई आर एंड 2r, ठीक है? जीरो नहीं होगा पवन, यही गौर से आप देखो। ए बी मतलब आप पाथ को समझो, ए टू बी, बी टू ए, फिर ए टू बी, वापस एक और बार यू एंड अप एट बी, ठीक है? अब सर केमिस्ट्री है क्या, या फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री आ गया? ठीक है, चलो सुरेश सर इज हियर, ही विल टेक ऑन विद द करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। अभी तक देखने को नहीं मिला है, दैट्स अगेन अ सरप्राइजिंग थिंग, जो हमने जनवरी अटेम्प्ट में बोला था, द हाईएस्ट वेटेज टॉपिक, द हाईएस्ट वेटेज टॉपिक दैट वाज देयर इन ऑल दीज इयर्स बिफोर, वो जनवरी में भी हाईएस्ट वेटेज नहीं था, अभी तक भी हमें उतना अच्छा देखने को नहीं मिला। तो लेट्स सी हाउ इट प्रोसीड्स, ठीक है? तो आई थिंक सुरेश सर वुड टेक ओवर। सर प्लीज, हियर यू गो सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
Thank you so much.
hi, students. promo ఇస్తున్నా. మళ్ళీ ప్రోమోని మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేయండి.
అది అయిపోతుంటే రిపీట్ చేయండి ఇట్లా, లేకపోతే నేను వచ్చేస్తాను అందులోకి. అదే
మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేస్తారు.
కింద కింద రికవరీగా.
Hello students, welcome back to the session. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. You all tell me how did you do today's examination, and those who are about to prepare for tomorrow's examination, get well, and we'll see how the questions are being given. So as compared to today's morning session and today's evening session is moderately well, and most of the questions are coming from balanced. It is inorganic chemistry, some questions are physical as well as in organic chemistry. So how did you do? That's well. So there is a question, a memory-based question, formation of Na4 FeCN NOS, a purple color complex formed by the addition of sodium nitroprusside complex. And the sodium fusion extract, the salt of the given compound indicate the presence of. So actually this is a clear-cut instruction that is given based on this detection and identification of the elements, some basic principles and techniques in the organic chemistry, grade 11 and organic chemistry. आपका पहला चैप्टर है उसमें डिटेक्शन ऑफ का सल्फर. So the organic compound containing sulfur is going to react with sodium. Sulfur present in the compound is going to react with the sodium to give rise Na2S. This is sodium fusion extract, and this sodium fusion extract is going to react with sodium nitroprusside. So that is FeCN2 5 times NO. It is going to give rise FeNOS. It is a purple color complex. So this test is made for this sodium nitroprusside test, and this test indicates the presence of sulfur present in the given compound. So which indicates cyanide wrong, nitrate wrong, sodium ion wrong, sulfide ion is the correct answer because it contains sulfur in that. Okay, do you feel this question is moderate or easy or difficult? Yes, it is. So how many of you done correct with this question? B. Yes, Sai, we know all the languages. So you are from Hyderabad, Infinity Learn YouTube Studio. Okay, easy. So this is easy only. So moderate to easy questions. Exam options are different then. Okay, so we are collecting these questions from the memory based. Even I didn't see the question from the examination because I did write the examination. We are collecting the questions on the memory based from the students, and we are preparing it to make you to prepare for the further examination. Stay tuned and please like the sessions. Sodium ion is not detected in this test, but sulfur present in the organic compound is converted into ionic state by treating with sodium metal to get the sodium fusion extract, right? And this sodium fusion extract is going to react with, this is sodium nitroprusside. Yes, of course, this chemistry paper looks as if it is little easy, but it is little logic as well. So everybody give a thumbs up, and so that we can go for the next question, right? Here it is the correct order of electronegativity of the given below elements. Yes. Sulfide, yes, of course, here it is, can be sulfur or a sulfide, let it be whatever it may be. Okay, so here 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, ये किसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन हो सकते हैं? इसका नाइट्रोजन का है. एंड 1s2, 2s2, 2p4, हाँ, इसका ऑक्सीजन का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है. 1s2, 2s2, 2p5, सबसे बड़ा इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट फ्लोरीन. हाँ, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 is such a inert gas neon का है. So सबसे बड़ा order of electronegativities, we know the order of electronegativities from the electronic configuration के हिसाब से बोलना है. सबसे बड़ा होता है आपका halogen का है. So fluorine is greater than, and second most electronegative element in the entire periodic table is going to be oxygen. Oxygen के बाद आपका आना है nitrogen, and it is going to be, at last the noble gas, it is going to be neon. So let us see where the fluorine is going. It is going to be C. Where the oxygen is going, C is greater than, B is greater than, A is greater than D. So C, B, A, D. Where is the answer? C, B, A, D. My answer is 2. So students are bubbling with more enthusiasm, given a huge correct. Yes, chemistry targeting 100 out of 100. So the paper is for 100. Okay, right, very good. So physics was easy, even chemistry is easy. Chemistry was easy to moderate, as of course. 7 or 8 वालों को भी कर सकते, करना चाहता हो तो कर सकते. It is not actually. So Varun, let it be fast. And one more question. 3,3-dimethyl hex 1-en 4-ine. There are dash number of sp, dash number of sp2 and dash number of sp3 hybridized carbons. Yes, of course, we can have what is 3,3-dimethyl hex. So first let me give you hex main string. So there are 6 carbons and 3,3-dimethyl and hex 1n double bond and 4-ine. So 1, 2, 3, 4-ine. So let us identify what are the hybridization of each carbon atom. Here the hybridization of each carbon atom, it is going to be CH3. Let me complete this for your comfort. And it is going to be CH2 and it is going to be CH. So you are going to see sp3 hybridized and sp and sp, and whenever carbon atom is having 3 bonds, it is going to be sp, and whenever 2 bonds is going to be sp2, बाकी चीजें it is going to be sp3 होगा, ये भी sp3 होगा, sp3 होगा. I could find there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sp3 and there are 1 and 2 sp and 1 and 2 sp. 2 comma 2 comma 4 is the answer. 2 to 4. My answer for this question is going to be C. Prashant, is that one? Gamers. So Prashant Soni. Wonderful. Let's see. One more question. अरे क्लास 8 में आपका हाइब्रिडेशन है साई, अब बोलना. Okay, Swayam, Ganesh, okay, come on. Let's see. This is based on actually the general organic chemistry, where it is connected to writing structure from the IUPAC and nomenclature, then identifying hybridization from the chemical bonding concept. So this GOC concept is connected to chemical bonding. The JEE paper is connected to one concept to another concept, and this is a question connected to the multi-concept type question. Fine. IIT Foundation schools. Okay. Yes, in Sri Chaitanya IIT Foundation schools, the school student can answer that question. Definitely. Okay. Okay. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? The nature of oxide tellurium dioxide and tellurium hydride formed by the element tellurium respectively. So it is a direct NCERT textbook, group 15. Group 16. So group 16 elements can form MO2, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium, and they are going to form oxides, and these oxides are MO2 type and MO3 type, both are acidic. Both are acidic and both have oxidizing behavior, and tellurium dioxide is going to be oxidizing agent as well as it is acidic in nature. So it is directly given in the NCERT, whatever the disparity based on this particular question, stick on to the NCERT, and this is going to be the answer. It is an oxidizing and acidic. Option A is the correct answer for this. Yes, previous question it was D. How do you say? 2 to 4. Prashant Soni. And it is going to be NCERT का हिसाब से, it is going to be acidic and oxidizing. Fine. Okay, let's see one more question. It is directly given from this. You can see this question is from general organic chemistry and general practical chemistry. In the syllabus of the syllabus of the JEE itself, it is given practical inorganic chemistry, practical organic chemistry. You can put this as the practical organic chemistry, and this question is from periodic table and of course it is connected to the P block elements, and this question is directly from IUPAC nomenclature, and this question is again directly related to P block group 16 grade 12. Fine. Next, the d orbital electronic configuration of the complexes among that has the highest CFSC, highest crystal field splitting energy. When you talk about this cobalt, manganese, zinc, and here the strongest, all are having +2 oxidation state. Here it is +2 oxidation state, +3 oxidation state. So CFSC depends on the charge on the central atom. So we can eliminate this and this, because this is more and this is more. Among these two, which is having the highest crystal field splitting energy with the strongest ligand, here is the fluorine is the weakest ligand, and ethane diamine, it is going to be a strongest ligand. Whenever it is having a strongest ligand, इसका electronic configuration क्या हो सकता है? So cobalt, in the neutral it is going to be argon, 3d7 4s2. When it loses 3 electrons, it is going to be cobalt 3 plus, it is going to be argon 3d6 4s0. So 3d6, whenever the strong ligand is there, so it is going to have T2G Eg, so it is going to have the electronic configuration T2G and Eg electronic configuration. It's pretty simple. First lower shell has to be filled, so that 1 2 3 and 4 5 6. So I would say it is going to be T2G 6 Eg 0. So my answer for this is going to be option C is the correct answer. So without complex compounds, there is no question for the any examination that I can say. It is going to be, see, that's pretty well. It is going to be simple, and even without writing, for your understanding, I have written this much of the content, but even if you know this, this answer is pretty well defined. You can pick the answer and click it and grab your 4 marks. Okay. What is the order of ligands? Those who are preparing for Agile examination and for the advanced examination, strength of the ligand depends upon the electronegativity of the donor atom. So जिस donor atom जिसमें कम electronegativity होगा उसका strength ज़्यादा होता है. So strength of ligand, okay, so C donor, N donor, O donor, halogen. So this is the trick. This is the trick that you can have, and you can answer any kind of questions based on the crystal field splitting energy concepts. Fine. Next, statement 1, melting point of neopentane is greater than that of N-pentane. Yes, of course, melting point of neopentane is around 16 degrees centigrade, and N-pentane is going to be minus 130 degrees centigrade. So as branching increases, melting point decreases. Okay, melting point increases because the melting point is all depends upon how efficiently it is packed in the solid structure. So as branching is increased, as the structure is symmetric, it is efficiency of the packing is going to be increased. So neopentane, its structure is symmetrical. Yes, it is going to be packed in super awesome places in the crystal lattice. Yes, it is due to symmetry, it is having the highest melting point. Yes, of course, this is correct statement. And neopentane, that gives only one monochloro substituent. Yes, of course, when you subject it for monochlorination in the presence of light, it is going to give only one type of product like this, CH3 and CH3 and CH2Cl. So this statement is also correct. So I would say both statements are correct. My answer for this question, prompting, any prompting? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. My answer is A. Of course, I'll come back after some time to gather some questions. And my friend, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hi, hi.
So how was the chemistry section, sir?
So it was fine, awesome.
And students find it, yes.
It is students found it is so easy as compared to the physics. And you please take over and
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So, hello, bacho. We are about to discuss the math portion now. So, I got 6 or 7 questions to discuss related to math, and then after that, we'll have a discussion over physics. Sir, my voice audible? Okay. So, yeah, can we begin, guys? Are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Chalo, let's begin with the math question. So I'll just check where the math questions are and then we'll be beginning with that. Could not find the math question. Yes. We have to refresh, reopen it, close it. Okay, then again open it. Here. Okay. Just a minute, guys. It's about to get open. Questions are uploading. Yeah. All right. So I hope you all are very excited for the today's paper discussion, guys. And very soon I'll be starting with the math question. Meanwhile, please share the. I don't know, sir, ma'am. Cancel. Can I? Okay. We'll discuss the questions now. But it is not working because of the cancellation. Do I need to reopen? Close the program. So hi everyone. Sir, please on my mic. Okay. So hi everyone. I hope you all are able to hear me clearly. You all are able to see my video. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. There was some technical issues because of which the video got stuck. Now let's begin with the question discussion. I hope this question has already been over, but I just want to discuss the way the question has to be taken forward, because these solutions will be recorded and the PDF will be shared to you over the Telegram groups. Okay. So let's begin with the question discussion. So here is a question, guys. Mean and the variance has been given to you. So you'll create an equation of mean, sum of observations, and then you will be writing here divided by the number of observations. Number of observations, as you can see here, they are 8 and the mean is 9 over here. So with the help of this, you'll be able to create an equation where you'll have a plus b. Okay, so if you want to get the value of a plus b, it will be 72 minus, and here it is 10, and then 18, 18 and 12, it is 30, 30 and 10, 40, 40 and 53 you have to subtract from here. So a plus b you will be able to get from here as 19, guys. In the same way, guys, Do you know what is the formula for the variance? If you have to write the formula for the variance, it will be the mean of the squared observations. Mean of the squared observations. And then it will be square of mean. Mean of the squared observations. Okay. And minus square of mean. And what is the mean over here? It is 9, so square of mean. With the help of this, you will be able to find the value of a square plus b square, guys. And here you'll have one of the equation, like one of the answer, a square plus b square. So if you want to simplify it, you'll be able to write the variance is equals to 9.25. And with the help of that, you will be able to get the value of a square plus b square. Let me tell you what is the value for a square plus b square been coming up. So it will be 193 will be coming, guys. Okay. Now you will be solving this first equation and then second equation. And by solving first and second, you will be able to get a and b value. So a value will be 12 and b value will be 7. Once you get a and b value, guys, you will be substituting here. And in this way, you will be able to get the answer 103. So 103 is given to us in the option D. That's how we'll be able to get the option D. Okay. So are you all able to understand this? Is that question clear to you? Am I audible to you guys? Can you put some response in the chat? Give me a thumbs up if you all are able to hear me clearly. All right, let's begin with the next question. Here is a function being defined, guys. F is a function from 1 to infinity to 2 to infinity. So this is the domain, and like it is, the function is moving from a side to b side with the differentiable function. And they have given one of the relationship 10 times integration 1 to x f of t dt is equals to 5x fx minus x raised to power 5 minus 9 for all x greater than 1 and greater than or equals to 1. Then the value of f of 3 we are looking for in this question. So how to begin with this question, guys? We will be using the Leibniz rule to differentiate both the sides. Here you just have to differentiate both the sides. So if you differentiate the left hand side, you apply the Leibniz rule. So 10 will be as it is, guys. Here it will be f of x into differentiation of x will be 1 minus f of 1 and differentiation of 1 will be 0. So there is no need of writing it. 5 you can take outside. Here it is a product of two functions. You'll write the first function as it is, differentiation of second, plus second function differentiation of first, minus 5 times x raised to the power 4 you will write, and the differentiation of 9 it will be 0. I hope you are able to understand up till here. So you have to just simplify it. Wherever fx is there, you can replace it with y. Wherever f dash is there, you can replace it with dy by dx. Okay. So here it will be 10y, guys. Here it will be 5, you can take common. It will be x times dy by dx, guys. And then plus y you have. And then minus 5x raised to the power 4. So 5 you can cancel out, and here it will be 2. So ultimately 2y is equals to x dy by dx. Then it will be plus y and then minus x raised to the power 4. I hope you up till here you are able to understand it. Then after that, guys, you can take this y to this side. Ultimately you will be able to get x dy by dx. And then here it will be minus y with you. And this will be equals to x raised to the power 4. You can divide the entire equation by x. You will be able to get dy by dx minus 1 upon x into y. Sorry, it should be y. बच्चों समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Are you all able to understand this? आवाज क्लियर है? जल्दी से बताते जाना, सो मत जाना, समझते जाओ. This is how you will be able to create a final differential equation. Yeah, Rakshit Gupta, I am able to see all your chats बेटा. कल का पेपर कैसा आएगा? जैसे क्वेश्चंस हम लोग अभी कर रहे हैं बच्चे, उसके बेसिस पे ही आपको उसके अराउंडिंग, उसके सराउंडिंग में जितने भी कॉन्सेप्ट्स बनते हैं उससे रिलेटेड आपको क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करने हैं. इफ यू फोकस ऑन द शिफ्ट 1 एनालिसिस, और फिर आप शिफ्ट 2 को देखिए. शिफ्ट 1 में हमने जो क्वेश्चंस किए उसी के सिमिलर टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपको शिफ्ट 2 में मिले हैं. ये 2 अप्रैल का डेटा आपको मिला है. 2 अप्रैल में जैसे क्वेश्चंस पेपर आए हैं तो लगभग आपको मैथ्स में लगभग 14 एंड 15 क्वेश्चंस मिल चुके हैं. शिफ्ट 1 से 14-15 क्वेश्चंस अभी मिल जाएंगे आपको, इवन मोर देन 14-15 मिल जाएंगे. अगर आप हमारे टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को ज्वाइन करेंगे तो वहां पे हमने जितने भी मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस मिले हमें शिफ्ट 1 एंड शिफ्ट 2 में, वहां पे हमने सब पीडीएफ बना के हमने डाल दिया है. नॉट ओनली फॉर मैथ सेक्शन, फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री में भी डाल दिया है. तो प्लीज आप वहां से डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा. जो क्वेश्चंस आपको यहाँ पीडीएफ में मिलते हैं उसी के अराउंड में अगर आप और भी क्वेश्चंस उस तरीके के प्रैक्टिस करते हैं तो सिमिलर क्वेश्चंस आपके एग्जाम में भी फॉल करेंगे. नाउ लेट्स गो अहेड. सो वी हैव अ linear differential equation. In the linear differential equation, first of all you will be finding the integrating factor. So it will be minus 1 by x as a integrating factor, क्योंकि ये minus log x बन जाएगा और x raised to the power minus 1 आ जाएगा. एंड उसके बाद फिर आपको solution of differential equation लिखना है. So y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor and then plus c. I hope यहाँ तक आपको समझ में आया है सब कुछ. उसके बाद में आपने जैसे यहाँ पर एक्स क्यूब लिखा हुआ है बच्चों, तो आपने एक्स क्यूब को एक्स से डिवाइड किया, इट गॉट एक्स स्क्वायर का फिर इंटीग्रेशन किया तो एक्स क्यूब ओवर 3 आ जाएगा. ओके, विद अ नेगेटिव साइन एंड देन फॉलोड बाय प्लस सी, और यहाँ पर y अपॉन एक्स रह जाएगा बच्चों. अब ये c की वैल्यू आपको निकालनी है. फॉर दैट व्हाट यू विल डू इन द मेन क्वेश्चन गाइड, इट्स ओनली 1 बाय एक्स. बेटा टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है रक्षित, बस आप क्वेश्चंस पे फोकस करो और टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस पे. ठीक है. अच्छा, माइनस 1 बाय एक्स क्यों आ रहा है, एक बार फोकस करो बच्चों. यहाँ पर ये dy बाय dx है. ठीक है. ये वाला 2y अगर यहाँ आ जाएगा तो माइनस 2y हो जाएगा ना, y माइनस 2y तो नेगेटिव y आएगा. फिर आपने जब x से डिवाइड करा तो माइनस 1 बाय एक्स, माइनस 1 बाय एक्स डाला तो माइनस लॉग एक्स, और माइनस लॉग एक्स को अगर आप लिखेंगे तो x रेज टू द पावर माइनस 1 बचेगा विच इज 1 बाय एक्स. ओके ओके ओके, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, इट विल बी 1 बाय एक्स. ओके, सॉरी, थैंक यू थैंक यू. सो यहाँ पर हमारे पास आ जाएगा एक्स स्क्वायर का इंटीग्रेशन एक्स क्यूब अपॉन 3. ठीक है, ये मेरा एरर था तो हमने इसको करेक्ट कर दिया एक्स क्यूब अपॉन 3. ठीक है, वेरी गुड, थैंक यू साय. अब उसके बाद हमें क्या करना होगा बच्चों, यहाँ पर हमें x की वैल्यू है ना इस इक्वेशन में 1 डालनी होगी. जैसे ही आप x की वैल्यू 1 डालेंगे, देखिए तो आपने x की वैल्यू 1 डाली तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड तो 0 हो गया, इधर आपके पास में आ गया 5 इंटू एफ ऑफ 1, और यहां पर माइनस का 1 माइनस का 9, ये माइनस का 10 हो जाएगा. सो एफ ऑफ 1 विल हैव द वैल्यू 10 ओवर 5 विच इज 2. तो अब आप है ना x की जगह तो 1 डाल दीजिए और y की वैल्यू आपकी 2 हो जाएगी. तो यहां पर 2 इज इक्वल टू, यू विल सब्स्टिट्यूट x वैल्यू एज 1 एंड देन यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ c 2 माइनस 1 बाय 3. सो इन दिस वे यू विल बी एबल टू गेट c वैल्यू एज 5 बाय 3. जब c की वैल्यू आ जाएगी बच्चे तो आप यहां पर c की वैल्यू को डाल देंगे here in this particular equation. okay, c की वैल्यू डालने से आपको fx मिल जाएगा. fx मिल जाएगा. अगर fx आ गया है तो आपको बस x की जगह 3 डालना होगा लास्ट में. you will be able to get to the answer and answer will be c option 32. are you all able to understand guys how to do this question? if you all understood give me a thumbs up. जल्दी से बताओ मुझे क्या समझ में आया आप सभी लोगों को. yes or no guys? और सभी बच्चों को हाईली मोटिवेटेड रहना है, किसी को भी डाउन नहीं जाना है. देखो पेपर का टाइम है, जितना ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट रहोगे उतने ज्यादा क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट कर पाओगे. ये क्वेश्चन पेपर डिस्कशन क्यों हो रहा है, आपको कॉन्फिडेंस दिलाने के लिए. बिकॉज इफ यू आर एबल टू सॉल्व दीज क्वेश्चंस नाउ यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इन योर शिफ्ट आल्सो. ओके, चलो ठीक है गाइस. नाउ लेट्स गो अहेड फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. देखो ये a वैक्टर दिया हुआ है, b वैक्टर दिया हुआ है. वैक्टर c कुछ इस प्रकार से है that a vector minus c cross b is equals to this. a dot c भी दिया हुआ है, b cross c is equals to d vector. Then a dot d modulus they are looking for in this particular question. So how to do this problem? So if you open up this bracket now, you will be having a cross b, then you will be having c cross b with a negative, and here it will be minus 18, then I'm writing minus 3. I'm writing in the form of coordinate, minus 18 minus 3 and then plus 12. Here minus of c cross b can be written as plus b cross c guys. Okay, I'm writing plus b cross c. This a cross b value I have to determine. How will I be able to determine? So for that I am using the determinant. Here I am writing ijk. In the second row I will be writing a vector, that is 2, negative 3 and then 1. In the third row I will be using the b vector 3, 2 and 5. I'll just open up this determinant. It will be minus 15 minus 2, so it will be minus 17. Then here minus j cap, it will be 10 minus 3, that is 7. And then plus k cap, and then it will be 4. Minus of minus, it will get plus 4 plus 9, and 4 plus 9, it will be 13. So ultimately, we are able to obtain a vector over here which is minus 17, then it is minus 7, and there here we have plus 13 also with this. I hope this is clear to you guys. Now we have to get the value of b cross c. देखो यहाँ से b cross c easily आ जाएगा आपके पास, ये plus 17 वहाँ हो जाएगा तो -1 रह जाएगा. If you take this plus 7 to that, it will become 4. If you take 13 to that side, it will become -1. So b cross c आ गया आपके पास. Once you get b cross c guys, इन्होंने हमें क्या बोला कि जो b cross c की वैल्यू है that is d, तो ये तो d वेक्टर हो गया guys. And at the last what they are asking, ये हमसे a dot d की वैल्यू मांग रहे हैं. अच्छा a वेक्टर क्वेश्चन में गिवन है ना, d हमारे पास आ ही गया है. You just have to take the dot product. It will be -2, then it will be -12, and here at the last it will be -1 guys. So this turns out to be -15, लेकिन ये तो हमसे मॉडुलस पूछ रहे हैं, तो नेगेटिव गेट्स कन्वर्टेड टू पॉजिटिव. So the answer is coming out to be 15 if question seems to be correct, because these type of questions they don't have the perfect values. तो इस वजह से ये इनकी जो वैल्यूज हैं अगर सेम नहीं होती है बच्चों तो आंसर डिफरेंट आएगा. जैसे अगर किसी बच्चे को मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है बिकॉज दे आर नॉट द एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चन, तो फिर एग्जाम में कुछ और आंसर भी मैच कर सकता है. ऑल राइट, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस. इजी क्वेश्चन इट वाज. Length of minor axis of ellipse, I am assuming it to be 2b, is equal to 1/4 the distance between the two focus or two foci, so it will be 2c. Okay, so here what we can do, we can cancel this 2 with 2, so here I have 4b is equals to c. I'll square both the sides, तो यहाँ पर आ गया c square की वैल्यू in the case of ellipse it is a square minus b square, तो यहाँ से बच्चों 17b square की वैल्यू a square आ जाएगी, b square upon a square आपके पास आ जाएगा, so that will be 1/17. अब बच्चों इसेंट्रिसिटी इन्होंने क्वेश्चन में आपसे पूछी है, so it is very easy no, 1 minus b square upon a square आप लगाएंगे, and b square upon a square की वैल्यू you already know 1/17, तो यहाँ पर आप 1/17 डाल देंगे, so it will become 16/17 which is 4 upon root 17. So eccentricity is coming out to be 4 upon root 17. एक बार चेक कर लो ऐसा कोई ऑप्शन है, हाँ बी ऑप्शन है, सो ऑप्शन बी विल बी द फाइनल आंसर इन दिस केस. बच्चों सब कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? आर यू फाइंडिंग द मैथ क्वेश्चन टू बी इजी है? देखो हमेशा है ना, यू विल फाइंड दैट 10 to 12 क्वेश्चंस पेपर में ऐसे होते हैं जो डुएबल होते हैं. सबसे पहले आपको उन्हीं क्वेश्चंस को आइडेंटिफाई करना है and you have to solve those questions which are easier. That will really help you to boost your confidence guys. Okay, chalo let's begin with that. If image of one of the point in the line joining the point this and this is q, तो एक काम करते हैं, दो पॉइंट्स हमें दिए हुए हैं, एक तो a दिया हुआ है एक b दिया हुआ है, तो a b से पास होती हुई इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन लिख देते हैं. सो इफ यू वांट टू राइट द इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन विच इज पासिंग थ्रू a b, तो आपने ना कोऑर्डिनेट है 4 7 1 x minus 4 y minus 7 z minus 1. ओके, इस कोऑर्डिनेट की तो हेल्प ले ली न्यूमरेटर में 4 7 1, एंड डिनोमिनेटर में आपने 3 minus 4 कर दिया विच इज -1, अगेन 5 minus 7 कर दिया विच इज -2, एंड अगेन आपने 3 minus 1 कर दिया विच इज 2. तो यहां से आपके पास में ए बी की इक्वेशन आ गई बच्चों. नाउ वन ऑफ द पॉइंट, लेट्स से p पॉइंट इज गिवन टू यू एज 103. अब p से आप यहां से एक परपेंडिकुलर डाल दो और ये आप मान लीजिए q इज अ फुट ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर. लेट्स से ऑल्दो फुट ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर दे आर नॉट आस्किंग, दे आर आस्किंग द इमेज, लेकिन फुट ऑफ परपेंडिकुलर निकालेंगे और उससे आप इमेज इजीली ट्रैक कर सकते हैं. तो एक काम करते हैं, लेट अस कंसीडर अ पॉइंट q ऑन द लाइन. तो q पॉइंट कंसीडर करने के लिए इसको लैम्डा मान लीजिए. यू विल बी हैविंग अ कोऑर्डिनेट माइनस लैम्डा प्लस 4, देन इट विल बी -2 लैम्डा प्लस 7, एंड देन इट विल बी 2 लैम्डा प्लस 1. यहां से आपके पास में एक pq वेक्टर आ जाएगा. So minus lambda 4 minus 1 it is 3. Okay, this will be I cap, and then minus 2 lambda plus 7 it will be J cap, and then here it will be 2 lambda plus 1 minus 3, so 2 lambda minus 2 and then K cap. I hope यहाँ तक भी आपको क्लियर हो गया बच्चों. अब PQ का डॉट कर दीजिए पैरेलल के साथ में, so you will have minus lambda plus 3 into minus 1, then minus 2 lambda plus 7 इंटू आप -2 कर देंगे, एंड देन 2 लैम्डा -2 इंटू आप कर देंगे 2 के बराबर, एंड दिस विल बी 0 गाइस. यहां से आपके पास में लैम्डा आ जाएगा बच्चों. आई होप यू ऑल आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. वंस यू गॉट द वैल्यू ऑफ लैम्डा, ओके, अब वैल्यू ऑफ लैम्डा आने के बाद में आपको क्या करना होगा, ये कोऑर्डिनेट निकालना है. सबसे पहले q, और q आ जाएगा तो आपके पास r भी आ जाएगा विद द हेल्प ऑफ सेक्शन फॉर्मूला. r दे हैव गिवन अल्फा बीटा गामा. अल्फा बीटा गामा के जब कोऑर्डिनेट्स आ जाएंगे तो इजीली आप अल्फा प्लस बीटा प्लस गामा कर सकते हैं, एंड हेयर यू विल बी एबल टू गेट ऑप्शन में 4 पाई था, 3 पाई किसी में नहीं था. ओके संभव, विल डिस्कस दिस विद द फिजिक्स टीचर, डोंट वरी. अगर ऐसा कुछ भी है, बिकॉज दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस, मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस है ना, तो हमें जो बच्चे क्वेश्चंस प्रोवाइड करते हैं बेस्ड ऑन दैट ओनली वी आर एबल टू प्रोवाइड द सोल्यूशन. ओके, तो यहाँ पे आप लैम्डा की वैल्यू निकाल के क्यू निकालेंगे, क्यू से आप आर निकालेंगे सेक्शन फॉर्मूला, एंड देन यू विल बी फाइंडिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ अल्फा प्लस बीटा प्लस गामा, एंड देन यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द आंसर डी 46/3. इसमें आपको डी ऑप्शन मिल जाएगा गाइस. आर यू ऑल एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, हाउ वी डिड दिस क्वेश्चन? कोई भी डाउट है यहाँ तक बच्चों? कोई भी डाउट समझ में आया तो थम्स अप. यस, Q इज अ मिड पॉइंट. नो, अगर Q आ जाएगा तो फिर तो R आ ही जाएगा ना, सेक्शन फॉर्मूला लगाना है, मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला, यू विल बी एबल टू गेट दैट. ओके, चलो अगले क्वेश्चन पे बढ़े बच्चों. व्हाट यू से? अगला क्वेश्चन है सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन का. 3 इक्वेशंस आपको गिवन है और इसमें कहा गया है इनफाइनाइटली मेनी सॉल्यूशंस है और लैम्डा स्क्वायर प्लस म्यू स्क्वायर की वैल्यू डिटरमाइन करनी है. वेरी इजी. देखो जब भी इनफाइनाइट सोल्यूशन होता है तो आप इसमें क्रामर्स रूल का लॉजिक लगा सकते हैं कि जितने भी डिटर्मिनेंट्स बनेंगे दे विल हैव द वैल्यू 0. तो हमने क्या किया, फर्स्ट कॉलम में रखा 2 3 4 x के कोएफिशिएंट्स, सेकंड कॉलम में हमने y के कोएफिशिएंट्स लैम्डा 2 and 5, एंड थर्ड कॉलम में लेट्स टेक अ कांस्टेंट 5 7 9 and make this determinant 0. As you make this determinant 0, you'll be able to find lambda value directly. Okay, so open up about the row number 1. It will be 18 minus 35, which is minus 17 over here. Then minus lambda times 27 minus 28, which is minus 1. And then plus 5 times, guys. 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is 7, guys. So from here, it will be minus 34 plus lambda plus 35, guys. And you will be able to get the value of lambda as minus 1. आया समझ में? इजी था लैम्डा की वैल्यू निकालना. अब म्यू की वैल्यू भी निकाल सकते हो ना इसी तरीके से. आपने फर्स्ट कॉलम यूज किया बच्चों, इट विल बी 2 3 4. सेकंड कॉलम आपने यूज किया लेट्स से 5 7 9 जो कि कांस्टेंट्स है, और थर्ड कॉलम आपने यूज कर लिया 3 -1 एंड म्यू. अब इसमें भी आपने डिटर्मिनेंट कर दिया और यहाँ पर आपने 2 times 7 म्यू माइनस ऑफ माइनस प्लस 9 लगाया. देन 5 times आपने 3 म्यू प्लस 4 कर दिया, एंड देन आपने 3 times बच्चों. ओके, हेयर इट विल बी 27 minus 28 विच इज minus 1, और इसको 0 के इक्वेट कर दिया. अब आप ब्रैकेट्स खोल रहे हैं बेटा, 14 म्यू एंड माइनस 15 म्यू, तो माइनस 1 म्यू रह जाएगा. ओके, ये 18 है, माइनस का 20 है, तो माइनस का 2 रह जाएगा बच्चों, एंड देन यहाँ पर रह जाएगा माइनस का 3. सो म्यू वैल्यू यहाँ से आपको समझ में आएगा बेटा, इट इज -5. लैम्डा वैल्यू इज नोन टू यू, म्यू वैल्यू इज नोन टू यू. सो इसका स्क्वायर करके ऐड करना है, तो यू विल बी हैविंग द रिजल्ट 26. 26 ऑप्शन में दिया हुआ है बच्चों, सी ऑप्शन में. So C option will be the final answer to this question. Are you all able to understand how we got this problem? समझ में आया बच्चों सभी को? Is it clear to everyone? चलो ठीक है, that's great. अगला क्वेश्चन बच्चों इंटीग्रेशन का. आई कैन सी बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं, देखो ना तो आप सेशन को लाइक कर रहे हो, ना ही आप लोगों के साथ शेयर कर रहे हो. देखो, आई वॉन्ट दैट एवरीवन शुड शेयर दिस सेशन ओवर देयर व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस. दिस विल बी अ वेरी ग्रेट हेल्प दैट यू आर प्रोवाइडिंग टू टीचर. ओके, ये बिल्कुल फ्री रहेगा आपके लिए, कोई चार्ज नहीं देना, बस अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करो, सो दैट आवर टीम इज रियली वर्किंग हार्ड गैदरिंग ऑल द क्वेश्चंस, एंड दिस इज वेरी हेल्पफुल. किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे आपको इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस नहीं मिलेंगे, ट्रस्ट मी. ठीक है, तो हम यहाँ पे आपके साथ क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, क्वेश्चंस गैदर कर रहे हैं, इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, इतना तो डिजर्व करते हैं आपसे. एक लाइक करो और अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ इसको शेयर करो. थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर डूइंग दैट इफ यू आर डूइंग इट. ओके, ऐसा ही करते रहना. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. अगला क्वेश्चन है आपको इंटीग्रेशन 0 to 1 दिस फंक्शन इज गिवन, एंड साथ में माइनस का log √3 दिया हुआ है, तो इससे आपको वैल्यू निकालनी है. सो हाउ टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन बच्चों? देखो आपको यहाँ पर है ना रेशनलाइज करना होगा. सबसे पहले इंटीग्रेशन पे फोकस करते हैं बच्चों. देखो रेशनलाइज में क्या है, 1/√a प्लस √b है, तो यहाँ पर आप है ना √a माइनस √b लिख देंगे. ठीक है, √a माइनस √b. ऑल राइट. और अब नीचे क्या होगा, नीचे a² माइनस b². हाँ ठीक है, तो अब नीचे a² माइनस b². तो यहाँ पर आप 3 + x² में से जब आप 1 + x² को रिमूव करेंगे तो x² से x² इट विल कैंसिल, एंड 3 - 1 2 हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ पर हमारे पास हाफ आ जाएगा रेशनलाइज करने से. उसके बाद बच्चों आपको क्या करना है, √a² + x² लगाना है. So it will be x by 2, then it will be a question plus a square by 2, then it will be a log x plus सेम का सेम फंक्शन जो कि क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है बच्चों। तो ये पहला इंटीग्रेशन आया आपके पास। फिर दूसरा भी सेम ही है बच्चों, बस फॉर्मूला आपको सेम लगाना है, यू हैव टू अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला। कैलकुलेशन रहेगी थोड़ी सी, लेकिन ठीक है, करने की कोशिश करना। आई होप यहां तक भी आपको समझ में आ गया। ठीक है, अब ये पूरा का पूरा बच्चों इन्होंने ऐसा लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे, दिस इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 4, और 4 इंटू हाफ करेंगे तो 2 आ जाएगा, तो अल्टीमेटली बाहर अब 2 चल रहा है। इन्होंने ये भी कहा साथ में कि आप इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे 0 to 1। अगर आप इंटीग्रेशन 0 to 1 करेंगे तो सबसे पहले एक बार 1 डालते हैं सब में। 1 डालेंगे तो देखो यहां पर बनेगा हाफ, यहां पर √/4 जैसे आप 2 लिख सकते हैं, इधर 1 डाल देते हैं बच्चों, सो इट विल बी 3/2 ओके, देन लॉग, इधर 1 डाल दोगे आप तो यहां पर बनेगा 1 + 2, और 1 + 2 कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों 3, तो लॉग के अंदर 3 आ जाएगा। आई होप यहां तक क्लियर है आपको। ठीक है, ये पूरा बच्चों ब्रैकेट में चल रहा है। अब इसमें भी एक बार 1 डाल देते हैं पूरे में। सो एज वी पुट 1 हियर, सो इट विल बी 1/2, यहां पर स्क्वायर रूट के अंदर 2 आ जाएगा बच्चों, स्क्वायर रूट के अंदर 2। आई होप यहां तक भी क्लियर है। देन यहां पर भी आप 1 डाल दीजिए, हाफ। ठीक है, अच्छा, प्लस इंटू माइनस तो माइनस हो जाएगा, तो लेट्स अप्लाई माइनस ओनली ओवर है। सो माइनस हो जाएगा, जैसे ही ब्रैकेट खोलेंगे तो माइनस हाफ, यहां पर भी 1 डाल दीजिए, सो यहां पर 1 + √2 हो जाएगा। सो ये पूरा सब कुछ ऑब्टेन हुआ बच्चों, सब कुछ ये पूरा ऑब्टेन हुआ व्हेन वी सब्स्टिट्यूटेड द वैल्यू ऑफ x एज 1। अब इस पूरे के अंदर बच्चों लेट्स से वी हैव टू सब्स्टिट्यूट 0, तो जैसे 0 डाला ये 0 हो गया, यहां 0 डाला तो आपने log √3 आ गया आपके पास में, तो ये बना 3/2, log के अंदर आ गया बच्चों √3। आई होप यहां तक भी क्लियर है आपको। इसके अंदर भी आपने 0 डाला तो ये 0 हो गया बच्चों, और ये माइनस इंटू माइनस हमारे पास क्या हो जाएगा बच्चों, प्लस हो जाएगा। लेकिन अभी तो एक बार यहाँ पर माइनस लिखा ही हुआ है, तो लेट्स पुट माइनस ओवर है। ठीक है, तो वो अल्टीमेटली अगले स्टेप पे हम माइनस इंटू माइनस फिर प्लस लगा देंगे। 0 डालने पे हमें यहाँ पर log 1 है, ये भी 0, तो 0 डालने पे ये भी 0 हो रहा है, 0 डालने पे ये भी 0 हो रहा है, सो वी आर नॉट राइटिंग दैट, सो अवॉइड राइटिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टेप। ओके, तो ये आपको लिखने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। चलो बस अब आपको इनको सिंप्लीफाई करना है बच्चों। आप इसको 3⁻½ लिख सकते हैं, 3/4 log 3 हो जाएगा, और ये पूरा का पूरा बच्चों 2 से मल्टीप्लाई में है। ओके, तो बस आप इसको सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द आंसर। अच्छा, माइनस का 3 log √3 भी कर देना बच्चों, ठीक है, तो आपको यू विल बी एबल टू गेट टू द आंसर। अच्छा, आंसर इसका क्या आ रहा है बच्चों, आर वी गेटिंग द ए ऑप्शन, एक बार चेक करना आप, 2 - √2 - log 1 + √2, चेक करो, आर वी गेटिंग द ए ऑप्शन और बी ऑप्शन। 2 + √2 आ रहा है, लेट्स सी दैट, एक बार चेक करते हैं, क्योंकि देखो मेरा तो यहां पर है ना 1/√2 दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, और उसको आपने 2 से मल्टीप्लाई, तो ये यहाँ पर मेरा तो यहाँ पर 2 - √2 आ रहा है, आपका 2 + √2 आ रहा है, मेरा 2 - √2 आ रहा है बच्चों, चेक कर लेना, 2 - √2 आ रहा है। देखो 2 + √2 तो ऑप्शन बी में दिया हुआ, लेकिन हमारा यहाँ पर देखो ये 1 × 2 तो 2 हो जाएगा, और ये 2 से 2 कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा, तो 2 - √2 आ रहा है बेटा, 2 + √2 नहीं आ रहा। ठीक है, तो ऑप्शन ए हो जाएगा फिर। चलो, आई होप बच्चों सभी को अच्छे से समझ में आ गया है हाउ वी डिड दिस प्रॉब्लम। So these were the questions that are related to mathematics. Now I would like other subject teachers also to actually come up with the next set of the questions, क्योंकि maths के जो questions हैं वो over हो गए हैं। I would like to invite other teacher to discuss the questions of other subjects. Okay? तो बच्चों सभी को समझ में आया? Are you all able to understand how we did the questions? Do you find these questions to be easier one? कैसे लगे आपको ये questions? Easy लगे नहीं लगे बच्चों? चलो ठीक है। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन फॉर अटेंडिंग दिस सेशन। और अभी हमारे साथ फिजिक्स सर रविंद्र सर ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, जो कि आपके सामने फिजिक्स के क्वेश्चंस ला रहे हैं। बच्चों आई होप आपको मजा आ रहा होगा, यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द गुड इनसाइट्स अबाउट द JEE Main. If you are having your attempt in the next date, let's say you have the exam tomorrow or day after tomorrow, so these sessions will be very insightful for you. Okay, chalo, Ravindra sir, I would like to invite you, students are waiting for the okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, hello, students. Let's start with the questions of physics now. I guess we have a lot of questions in physics. We can discuss them.
We have to refresh, no?
Yeah, I guess you have to help me then here, sir. Okay. So, it's not getting uploaded on its own.
Sometimes we are not able to because it is actually getting stuck in between.
I guess we got the questions over there.
आ गए थे सर?
हाँ आ गए थे एक बार फिर से ट्राई करूँ यहाँ से नो
ये स्टक हो गया एक्चुअली.
क्लोज द प्रोग्राम
चलो 1 मिनट लगेगा. Just a minute बच्चों. Have patience. Yeah, it's open now. So let's begin. Sir, we have the physics question over here after the math question. Here we have, sir.
okay this question I guess is discussed
Okay.
so from this question we'll start okay everybody so this is another question and if students of my class are present here they'll be happy to know this kind of question we did in the second last GT grand test. We had this question where it was electric field instead of magnetic field and the answer was options A, right? But here they have given magnetic field instead of electric field. So what will happen? What is initial velocity? What is formula of wavelength here? Wavelength formula is very simple. It is h by mv. Okay, h by mv. So momentum. So velocity is initially v naught. So initial lambda naught is this. But if a charge is moving in magnetic field, the magnetic field does not change the speed. Are you understanding? Magnetic field cannot change the speed of a charge. Hence we say that lambda will be h upon mv naught only. That means lambda naught. As long as you cannot change this value, जब तक आप इस value को change नहीं करोगे तब तक wavelength कैसे बदलेगी, right? इसलिए आंसर इसमें lambda naught ही रहेगा. हाँ, अगर यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होती तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक एक्सेलरेशन देती जिसकी वजह से एक और परपेंडिकुलर एक्सिस में इसके पास वेलोसिटी इंक्रीमेंट होने लगता, तो फिर हमको रिजल्टेंट वेलोसिटी बाद में पता करना पड़ता और लैम्डा कुछ अलग आता, राइट? ओके, सो लेट्स मूव अहेड विद द नेक्स्ट. इट्स नॉट वर्किंग, व्हाई? ओके, इट्स वर्किंग नाउ. So the length of the string is 1.4 meter when the tension on it is 5 Newton. If the tension increases to 7 Newton, the length of the string is 1.56 meter. Okay, everybody. So that means we are dealing with a spring sort of a situation where we will say that force is equal to, the length of the string is 1.4 meter initially. 1 second. The length of the string is 1.4 meter when the tension is 5 Newton. Okay. So F is K into x1 minus, let's say initial length is or natural length is x, and F2 is K into x2 minus x. They want us to find out this value of x. Yes. Okay. Yes, the answer is 1 here. सर जी सिर्फ AL के क्वेश्चन में 4 prelim आएगा. I am unable to understand what you are saying here, but anyways, let's solve this question. So this is when you say F1 by F2 is equal to x1 minus x upon x2 minus x. Clear, everybody? Now let's see what is F1 given, 5 Newton. What is F2 given? 7 Newton. Right? Now x1 is how much? What is x1? If you say x1 will be 1.56, this is minus x upon how much it is this? Okay, 1.4. x1 is 1.4. ठीक है, तो x1 1.4 है. x1 is 1.4 minus x upon 1.56 minus x. Now let's just cross multiply and try to get the answer. Okay, so 5 into 1.56 minus x is equal to 7 into 1.4 minus x. Okay, so this will be 9.8 minus 7x. Okay, and this will be minus 5x, and how much is this? 5 into 1.56? I guess it is 7.8. Okay, so 2x is equal to 2 and x will come out to be 1. Clear? So x will come out to be 1 in this question. Okay, so I hope you understand. So let's move on to the next question. Okay guys, let's move on to the next question. A satellite of mass 1000 kg is launched to revolve around the earth in an orbit of height 270 km from the earth's surface. Okay, kinetic energy of the satellite in this orbit is, now usually it is better if you remember the formula of kinetic energy of a satellite in an orbit. It will, that way it is better. So otherwise if you don't remember, then kinetic energy is what? Half m v naught square. Okay, so it becomes half into m into what is orbital speed? Orbital speed is root over g into mass of the planet upon distance. Okay, square. This becomes g m by r, right? So I guess this is simple question where you have to put the values and get your answer. Okay, so shall we solve it? Doesn't look so difficult here. So acha, 2 will also come in the denominator, right? So 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into mass is 6 into 10 to the power 24 into 10 to the power 3, right? Because mass is 1000 kg upon 2 into total distance will be what? 6400 plus 270. So how much it will be? 6670 into 10 to the power 3. Because it's kilometer, we need to convert it into meter as well, right? Now I guess we can solve it. So how much will this become? You can write 2 ones are 2 threes are. So no need to solve much here. You can say, sir, it will be 3 here. Or if you want to solve, because just an integer we need, and here the only integer is 3, this will get cancelled here, right? So 6.67 ones are 6.67 10 to the power 3s are. This gets cancelled. So it will be how much? Approximately 3 into 10 to the power 10 joules. So here it will be 3. Clear everybody? Okay, yes. So it's not that difficult, very simple and very easy to solve, right? Are you getting it everybody? Such a simple question. Just if you remember the formula, otherwise it's better you remember the formula in this way. Gmm by 2r, where r is the distance from the center, right? So here r I have taken as capital R plus h, distance from the surface of earth. This is h, this is r, and this is total distance is small r. Clear? Let's move on to the next question. Again, this is so far the question that we have received is this, and it seems to be very easy here also. The internal energy of air in volume of the room is given 4 into 4 into 3 meter cube. Pressure is 10 to the power 5 pascals because it is given 1 atmosphere. So internal energy, so what, and a diatomic gas degree of freedom is 5. Now what they want us to find out is the internal energy. What is the formula of internal energy? This is F by 2 nRT. So how much is F here? F is 5. So 5 by 2, and nRT can be written as P dot V, PV equals to nRT. Now you put the values over there. 5 by 2 into 10 to the power 5 into 4 into 4 into 3, right? So it will be 5 2s are 10, 10 to the power 6, 4 3s are 12, 12 into 10 to the power 6 joules. Okay, so it will be 12. Clear? Are you getting it everybody? So see, no need to waste much time here. These are simple questions. Just put the values and get your answer, right? These are simple questions, just put the values and get your answer. So 12 we got, yes, Purvesh. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, here in this question, if you can see, it says that a ray of light suffers minimum deviation when incident on a prism having an angle of 60 degrees. Can you see that? And the refractive index of the prism is √2 given. The angle of incidence, now 45 degrees, very good Purvesh. Now how to solve this? This is a very simple question. See here, guys. Whenever minimum deviation happens, this becomes parallel and this comes out like this. So we know a few things, that this is R, which is a by 2, and this is I, right? We know this. So we can say that sine I, 1 dot sine I is mu dot sine of R. Yes or no? Can we write it like this? So sine of I is equals to √2 into sine of a by 2. If a is 60 degrees, then a by 2 will be how much? 30 degrees. Sine 30 is half, so it will become 1 by √2. So it becomes √2 sine of 30 degrees, right? So sine I is this much, so I becomes 45 degrees. Okay, so in degrees, if you want to answer, it will be 4, 5, 45 degrees. Clear, everybody? Okay, so this is the question. 45 degrees is the answer. So again, simple formula based question is this, and you can solve it easily. Come on guys, you need to solve it along with me. Okay, now how many questions we have left with us? 3 questions, and after that we have mathematics once again. So 3 more questions. Now you can see a wheel of radius 0.2 meter. So here they have given radius rotates freely about its center when a string that is wrapped over its rim is pulled by a force of 10 Newton. So capital F is given as shown in the figure. The established torque produces an angular acceleration. So this is alpha given. The moment of inertia of the wheel is, okay. Now yes, 1 is the correct answer. So what is the moment of inertia of the wheel in this particular question? Simple. This is R, this is F. And whenever we talk about pulley, we consider it a disc only. Okay, we don't consider it a ring, we will consider it as a disc. I know the spelling of disc is D-I-S-C. Okay. Interesting language. Let's come back. So here torque will be F dot R. Torque will be I into alpha is F dot R. So I is very simple, F dot R by alpha. Acha, here this doesn't make any sense even if it is a disc or not. Generally, if a question comes and it is not given to you that whether it's a disc or not, and moment of inertia you need to find out, like you need to use the formula. Then in that case, वहाँ पे डिस्क मान के चलना है. जैसे सुबह एक क्वेश्चन आया था, उसमें हमने डिस्क मान के सॉल्व किया तो आंसर अच्छे से आ गया था. अब आई कितना आएगा यहाँ पे, एफ आर बाय अल्फा कर दो. फोर्स कितना है, 10 न्यूटन है. रेडियस कितना है, 0.2 मीटर है. अल्फा कितना है बच्चों, 2 है. तो आंसर यहाँ पर कितना आ रहा है, 1 kg मीटर स्क्वायर. क्लियर? अंडरस्टूड एवरीबॉडी? तो यहाँ से आंसर कितना आ गया, 1. वेरी गुड. तो ये तो सिंपल क्वेश्चन था, आई गेस अब सबसे बन गया है. नाउ 2 identical, now let's move on to the next question. 2 identical objects are placed in front of a convex mirror and concave mirror having same radii of curvature of 12 centimeter. ठीक है? At same distance of 18 centimeter from the respective mirrors, the ratio of the sizes of the image is formed by the convex mirror and concave mirror is. Basically, see, magnification by any mirror is height of image upon height of object, which is f upon f minus u. Okay, this is the formula. So in this question, if you look clearly, focal length is given, object distance is given, right? Now one thing, so if you talk about convex mirror, so in convex mirror focal length will be taken as positive, right, which is positive how much? Now radius of curvature is 12, focal length is half of it, so positive 6 centimeter, and u will be taken as minus 18 centimeter, right? Because see, if it's a convex mirror, focal Focus is here. So focal length is measured in the direction of incident rays. Object is still here at 18 centimeter, right? So opposite to incident rays, okay? These are incident rays, it is measured opposite to it, so its value will be negative over there. And when you talk about concave mirror here, focal length will be minus 6 centimeter and object distance will be minus 18 centimeter only. Can you see this? Yes? Now, concave mirror. Again, focus is here, so focal length will be measured negative. Object is here, that distance will also be measured negative here. Is it clear, everybody? Yes? Okay. So now we will say that height of image upon height of image. Height of image in, let's take convex by concave, na? So let's take convex as the first case and concave as the second case. This will be m1 by m2. Now, let's put the value of focal length and object distance here. So, what is the focal length for convex mirror? This formula. So, convex mirror, it is 6 upon 6 minus 18 into, now here. What is the focal length for concave mirror? You will say, sir, denominator minus 6 upon minus 6 minus 18. Do you understand this? Now, let's figure out height of image with convex mirror upon height of image with concave mirror, right? So, it will be how much? Cancelled, minus 1. So, it is 24. So, 1 by minus 24 into how much is this? It will be minus 12. Clear, everybody? Sorry, it will be, yes, plus 12. Minus 6 plus 18 is 12 and this, so it will be half. Clear, everybody? Minus half or half. So magnitude wise you can say it is half. Done. So first option will match perfectly here. Is it clear, everybody? And why is there extra one negative sign? Because obviously convex mirror will form a erect image and concave mirror will form a inverted image of this. Okay. 1/3 किया था गौतम, अरे तो गड़बड़ हो गया, 1/2 है. Okay, so last question before we go into mathematic question discussion. So a biconvex lens, this is very interesting and very easy at the same time. See, what is the formula for focal length? So you will say, sir, it is mu of the lens upon mu of the medium minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Okay, and if you talk about a biconvex or a convex lens, simply you will say, sir, this is R1, it is measured in this direction, R2 is measured in this direction. If we say that this is incident ray, so automatically whatever is in the direction of incident ray will be measured positive and whatever is opposite to incident ray will be measured as negative. So can you see that this R2 will be measured positive and, sorry, this is R1, this is R1, this is R1. So R1 will be measured positive and this is R2 that will be measured negative. Are you understanding? So when you write like this, you will say in first case the radius of curvature is 1/6 centimeter. Now very carefully, radius of curvature is 1/6. So when you put the values, I'll share it here. 1/f is mu L by mu M minus 1 into 1 upon 1/6 minus 1 upon minus 1/6. Are you understanding? Because R1 has to be taken positive and R2 has to be taken negative here. So 1/f becomes mu L by mu M minus 1 into how much? 6 plus 6, 12. Now, in another case, you have to take same value, mu L by mu M minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now you tell me, out of this, if you take 1/5, 1/4 like this, 1/3, 1/7, so which value is matching actually? So actually this should be 7, guys, this should be 7, it is 1/7. So it is 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2, right? So if I take this as positive, this as negative. So it will become 1 upon 1 by 5 minus 1 upon minus 1 by 7. So how much it becomes? 5 plus 7, which becomes 12, and it matches with this. So that means we will write this and this equation and try to match these two. So is it okay? So which option is correct? It is, see here 6 plus 9 will not be 12, 3 plus 3 will not be 12, 5 plus 7 will be 12, and 3 plus 7 will be 10. So obviously option C matches. So whichever option contains 1 by 5 and 1 by 7 will perfectly match here. Is it okay? So I guess it comes to an, so this brings us to an end of the physics questions. And as we can see from today's discussion, that again questions are not very easy, but they're easy and moderate. Okay. So, and we have also noticed that the students, that the questions they bring us after the examinations are the easy and the moderate ones. Difficult ones they tend to miss out. Okay. So I believe the question must contain some difficult questions also. कुछ difficult questions भी होंगे इस शिफ्ट में जो बाहर निकल के नहीं आए हैं. ठीक है. तो आप पेपर को मॉडरेट ही मान के चलिए, बहुत इजी पेपर नहीं रहेगा. सो प्रिपेयर वेल एंड क्वेश्चंस आर कमिंग फ्रॉम ऑल द चैप्टर्स, एंड इन पेपर्स को देख के एक आइडिया बना सकते हो कि किस चैप्टर से एग्जैक्टली क्या पढ़ना है. सो इफ यू हैव 1 or 2 days left, then you can use this opportunity. Okay, so let's invite Bashir sir, and he will discuss the mathematics questions.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes,
Thank
sir. Yeah, dear students. Right. We shall see these questions. So math paper, as we've discussed, the paper is moderate, not so lengthy this time, but still it maintained its level. Certain questions are definitely time taking, not many, but you see this question, a comma b be the point of intersection of the curve x square is equal to 2y and the line y minus 2x minus 6 equal to 0 for the point of intersection in the second quadrant. So you just try to solve these two equations. X square is equal to 2 into y can be replaced by 2x plus 6, which gives x square is equal to 4x plus 12, that is x square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. So x will have the roots 6 comma minus 2. But the point is in second quadrant, so x quotient must be x coordinate must be negative, so x value is minus 2. So you can say that point is minus 2. When x is minus 2, what about y? This is y is also minus 2. Okay, so that this becomes, yeah, so this point on the line you have to take like a comma b. So the point of intersection of these two, x coordinate is going to be minus 2. You just put x is equal to minus 2. This is you can say 4 minus 6. So 6 minus 4 will become 2. This is minus 2 comma 2, dear students. Now the integral a to b, that is minus 2 to 2, 9x square by 1 plus 5 power x dx. It is a standard integral. Yeah, it's a standard integral in the sense, let it be I, you apply basic property minus 2 to 2. So this becomes a plus b minus x when you do. This becomes 9x square by 1 plus 5 power minus x dx, which becomes integral minus 2 to 2 9x square into 5 power x by 1 plus 5 power x dx, which is another I. Now you just consider I plus I, 2I is equal to, if you apply integral minus 2 to 2, when you add this I and this, you will get 9x square dx, which is 2 times integral 0 to 2 9x square dx. So 2I is this, so you can say I is equal to 9 into x cube by 3 between the limits 0 to 2. So you will get 3 gets cancelled, 8 by 3 into 3, 8 3s are 24. I value is 24, dear students. It is simple and it is combination of two, solving two curves, that is point of intersection, solving a standard definite integration. That's it. Next, this question, number of ways in which the 5 letters A, B, C, D, E can be placed in the 8 boxes of the figure given below. so that no row remains empty. Please do understand, no row remains empty, and at most one letter can be placed in the box. That is fine. That means there are 5 letters and 8 boxes. So generally, in how many ways we can arrange? So 8P5 will be the answer. So randomly, so A can go to any of the 8 boxes, B can go any of the 7 boxes, like that 8P5 total number of arrangement. From this, let us remove the case where I have to fill in such a way that so no row remains empty. So suppose this row is completely empty, how many such cases will be? Those 5 letters you have to arrange in these 5 cases, so 5 factorial. This is one case. Then second, you can say, second case is, you can say like, this row is completely empty, suppose those 5 letters should be arranged in the remaining 5, so 5 factorial. This is second possibility. And the third, you can see, third, suppose this row is empty, that means this is empty. I can say here, dear students, so suppose this is empty, then one more box must be empty. Which one of them? Out of 6, you select one that is empty. In the remaining 5 boxes, 5 letters we have to arrange into 5 factorial. So 3 cases, dear students. Total number of arrangements minus first row empty, second row empty, third row empty means third row as well as one of the boxes, other boxes is empty. This case you do, you are going to get 5760. That's it. This is the answer. The next, dear student, this question. Let the point P of the focal chord PQ of the parabola y square is equal to 16x. You consider the standard parabola y square is equal to 16x. So focus must be 4, 0. Okay. Then next, let 1, minus 4 is one of the ends. He named it as P. So this is 1, minus 4. You see, the other end we want Q. Okay. Because he is asking the focus of the parabola divides the chord PQ in the ratio m:n. So you can say this is a plus x1 you can write. You see, if this is one of the ends of the focal chord, you just compare with at square, 2at. 2at means 8t. This is the generalized point here, dear students. So for this point 8t is minus 4 means t is minus 1 by 2. For this point t is minus 1 by 2. So obviously for the focal chord, you know, if these are t1, t2, t1, t2 is minus 1, for this point t is going to be 2. That means you can take this point as t is equal to 2 in the sense 4, 16, 16. This is the point. Now he is asking us to find the ratio in which focus divides this in the ratio starting from P. You see, focal distance, you can find the distance, or focal distance is a plus x1. 4 plus 1, this becomes 5. This distance a plus x1, 16 plus 4, you will get 20, right? So 5:4, the ratio is 1:4 is the answer. M, n. Then m square plus n square will become 1 square plus 4 square. 17 is the answer for this. Okay, simple question, parabola related, noting the data related question. Okay, the next, dear students, this question you can see here. Point Q. Point Q is for a parabola y square is equal to 4ax. For a focal chord, if one end point is T1, other end point is T2, T1, T2 is equal to minus 1 is the result. That means T1, T2 minus 1 in the sense, if first point is at1 square, 2at1, second point is at square, 2at2, this is the result. You compare this point with at square plus 2at, t value minus 1 by 2. So for the other end of the focal chord, t value must be 2 because t1 t2 is minus 1. If t value is 2, substitute in this. This is the generalized point. If t is 2, you are going to get 16 comma 16. Got it, dear students? Yeah. Vishwanath and Sharans? Yeah. Right, dear students. Fine. So if you know t1 t2, you can find the distance. Even we have formula for focal distance of this a plus x1 is the focal distance. You can save time. So this is going to be a plus x1. A is already 4. This distance is 5. This distance is 20. That's it. Next, you see here you can observe the generalized pattern here. TR is like 4 into R by 1 plus 4 R power 4. This is TR. He wants sigma R is equal to 1 to 10. This is a standard question. You can write, you see, 2R square whole square plus 1. This is like A square plus B square. You just subtract minus 2AB. That means 4R square you add and subtract. This part you can write it as 4R by, you see, 2R plus 1 whole square. This is 2R square plus 1 whole square. You see, A square plus B square plus 2AB minus 2R whole square. This is A square minus B square, that is 4R by, this is 2R square minus 2R plus 1 into 2R square plus 2R plus 1. Now this is, you see, telescopic method. You can write 1 by 2R square minus 2R plus 1 minus 1 by 2R square plus 2R plus 1. You just see the difference, 4R by this. That to f of R, in place of R, if you put R plus 1, you are going to get. So TR is this. Now if you are able to split it into two terms, so put R is equal to 1, you will get 1 by 1 minus 1 by 5. Next 1 by 5 minus R is equal to 2. You will get method of differences. Alternate terms get cancelled. You will get 1 minus. When you put R is equal to 10, this is R is 10 terms, right? 100, 221, 1 by 221. So finally you are going to get 220 by 221 is m by n. So you will get m plus n is going to be 441, dear students. 441 is the answer for this particular question, right? Next, yeah, you see this is a standard differential equation. So dy by dx. So LDE, dear students. So integrating factor is e power integral 2 secant square x dx. So you can write e power 2 tan x. Okay, this is integrating factor. The general solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integral of integrating factor e power 2 tan x into 2 secant square x plus 3 tan x secant square x into dx. Better you separate, dear students. This is integral e power 2 tan x into 2 secant square x dx plus integral, you can write e power 2 tan x into, you can write 3 by 4 into 2 tan x into 2 secant square x dx. Now you just integrate. If you take this as t, so 2 secant square x dx is dt, you will get e power 2 tan x plus, here also if you take 2 power tan x is t, 2 secant square x dx goes out, 3 by 4 into e power t into t dt, that is e power 2 tan x into, you will get 2 tan x minus 1 plus c. This is the one. If you divide with e power 2 tan x, you are going to get 1 plus 3 by 4 into 2 tan x minus 1 plus c into c by e power 2 tan x. Now to find c, f of 0 is 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 is equal to, this is 1 plus tan 0 is 0, that is minus 3 by 4 plus this is going to be, so e power 0 1 plus c. This is going to be 1 by 4. So c value is 1. So c you can replace with 1. Now he is asking us to find f of pi by 4. If you put y of pi by 4, you will get, yeah, is equal to 1 plus 3 by 4 into 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 1 by, you see tan pi by 4 is 1 e square. You see y of pi by 4 minus 1 by e square is 7 by 4. This value is 7 by 4. 12 into 7 by 4, 4 3 times, 21 is the answer for this question. Okay, 21 is the answer for this question. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And dear students, the next questions will follow. Yeah. So overall, dear students, I mean to say everyone, okay. So math paper is not that easy, like earlier only. April kind of, I mean January session में questions जैसे है, इसी तरह April questions भी ऐसे ही है, but a little bit of, there is, you can say 10% of easy factor is there. Certain questions definitely they are time consuming. As we see the questions are easy, they are not that easy, dear students. So what to do about 7th April? Okay, what 7th April you were talking about? Okay, right? Fine. So most important JEE related information what I would like to say is, yeah, so 3rd April session 1, right? 3rd April session 1 के लिए, that is tomorrow. By this time you just nothing to do, relax and just see the paper directly in the exam, because don't try to study for night 11, 12 and all, since those who are having exam tomorrow morning, so whatever you have learnt it is sufficient, prepare well and just do remember while applying the formulae and all, you just focus, be careful, and math part definitely it is a bit, be careful, calculations and simplifications wise, unless otherwise please go to the exam with some strategy. Okay, so strategy is very important, dear students. So most important point here is, yeah, so I mean to say math strategy in the sense, better always start with either physics or chemistry. First you just start with physics or chemistry, try to complete physics or chemistry in 90 minutes around. Okay, so if possible 80 to 90 minutes, then you try to add maximum possible time to math, so that you can solve good number of questions. And do remember, physics, chemistry are the very good scoring subjects. So please do remember that. Some student may be extremely good at math, so I do agree, I can understand your love at math, but at the same time the time that you spend on math is fine, but physics, chemistry are scoring subjects, focus there, put time there, then rest of the time you put here. And the questions, you see, differential equations, 1 or 2 questions, definite integration come differential equations questions, the same pattern questions we are getting, sequence and series questions and all these things we are getting, dear students. Okay, right? So any other questions from your side, dear students, like to ask close? Yeah, so that's all, dear students. So see you tomorrow and we will catch you up again. Stay tuned to Infinity Learn, and that's all for the day. Best wishes, dear students. Bye. Good luck. Yes. Yeah.